So I'll start Monday. When you have a client or anybody, a friend, somebody's asking you questions about weight loss, fitness, whatever it is, whatever the case may be, or they're like, hey, I'm starting this program on Monday. Well, today's Wednesday. Why do you think they should start Monday, plan ahead, or do you think they should just go today?
Right now.
Good. And why?
Because Monday can never come. There's always going to be an excuse. There's going to be something. And be like, which Monday? Honestly, I just tell people when they hit me up and they're like, oh, so like I can start Monday, I'll send you payment. No, how about you come in tomorrow morning and we'll like get started. There's no, I don't wait. No. I think that Monday's bullshit.
100%. I'm with her. Like she said, that Monday may never come. And to me, that's just the easy way to just keep pushing things back. Once that Monday hits, it'll be another excuse. Oh, I'll start Wednesday now. Then Wednesday hits, now it's another excuse. And then it just becomes easy to do that until you forget about doing whatever you plan on doing.
I actually had one this week.
Today?
Mm-hmm. This guy has hit me up. He probably hit me up like a few months ago, said he really wanted to start working out. He wanted to know if I trained guys. I said, yeah, I just don't really post them much. So he went on vacation. He came back, he hit me up last week and was like, hey, I'm ready to start. When do you have time? I said, come anytime this week. I'm here during these hours so we can get on a schedule, get payment, we'll start. Well, he was supposed to come Monday. Monday came, he texted me at 5 in the morning and said he was having car problems, so well, I'll come tomorrow. I still have yet to see him and we're on Thursday, so yeah, I don't like that. No, you want it, you're gonna do it right now. Let's start right now, let me see what you're about. If you really want it, you're gonna do it. I just don't like that, oh, I'll see you Monday. No, because I know what that is. I know Monday can never come. So, that's bullshit.
And 9 times out of 10, Monday doesn't come.
Yeah.
How do you, I guess it's one of the things I struggled with too before. How do we get around getting people to commit, or maybe they're insecure about something as far as starting training, something like that. Like, for example, I had the idea for this podcast on Sunday last week. Mm-hmm. I think I texted you Monday. Mm-hmm. You said, yeah, we did it whenever it was. Like, there was no like, man, what if it sucks? What if I don't know what to say? What if I ask the wrong question? Something like that. So I'm more of a doer. That's how I learned. I have 2 cameras now instead of 1. How do we get people to kind of, if they're insecure about something, if they're reluctant to actually, let's say, pay, because that might be an issue for some people, how do we get them to just commit? Like, what do we do without talking down to them or anything like that? What do you think is a good way to have them say, like, just start, like, commit to something, hold yourself accountable? How do we... It's one of the things I struggle with, like I said. It's hard to get people to do it.
Yeah.
Because waiting until Monday, it's an excuse. They're going to have X amount of days to come up with why not to do it.
Mm-hmm. Or
Maybe
build up fear.
Yeah, maybe something did happen with this car, or maybe not. But
Ain't nothing happening with that car.
No, ain't nothing happened with that car.
You know what I mean?
What do you know?
I go against my personality. I try to be, how can I put it? Like, just to get the person in the gym, just to get the person to try to see what it's like to try to get their fear, anxiety, whatever it is that's pulling them away. Like I said, I go against my character and I'll be as soft as possible with it, I guess. Like, oh, it won't hurt. I don't know, right? It's
a tough one, right?
You lie.
You
lie. Y'all heard that, right?
But what?
It's a tough one, right?
It is because as a trainer, you understand that these people have those fears, they have that anxiety, or you know what I'm saying, like, because they don't know anything about the fitness world, right? They only They only go off what they see. Instagram, and whatever else it is. So they don't know, or they go off of word of mouth. Mm-hmm. Oh man, CJ gonna kill you. Stephanie gonna play the game.
Yeah.
Right? So now on top of them not knowing what to expect when it comes to fitness in general, they scared of that, and now word of mouth, now they scared of that. Mm-hmm. So it's like, we gotta get you in some way, because if we don't, then, you know, it's definitely hard.
It is hard, but I think that more than anything, I kind of like feel out people. So first off, a lot of people do reach out to somebody else and be like, oh my God, I really want to get back in the gym. Like I see you with Stephanie, how is it? And that is exactly the first thing they say, man, she's gonna fucking kill you. But people, more than anything, I think, look at social media and look at these videos and they are intimidated, maybe not by us, but by the fact that we make it look so easy. And to them, it's hard even just walking in the door. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel people out. If somebody does reach out to me and I feel like money is the issue, I don't even bring that up. I say, come in today at 4 p.m. and let's see if this is even something you like. I kind of give people the benefit of the doubt and let them see for themselves. So they come in, I give them a quick workout, they sweat, they're breathing hard, their heart rate's going. And then I am honest with them. I say, I want you to know that you are going to hurt. This is going to fucking suck. I said, but push through it, and then it's going to be amazing after that. So, like you said, it is hard, but everybody varies. You kind of just have to feel them out and see what the real issue is. Sometimes it's people that are too embarrassed to even start in front of other people, so I'll come in at a different hour and I'll be like, look, nobody's going to be here. Come try it out, check out the place, let's talk. Sometimes we even just sit down and talk, and honestly, that's kind of what like opens the door for them, and then it's like nonstop from there, you know? More than anything, I guess for females, it's more about making them feel comfortable. And then the other part is also that I feel like it's an issue. A lot of people are like, but like, no offense, but I don't want to look like you. And I'm just like, you're probably not. So you don't know where your body, and I don't mean to disrespect anybody, but I'm like, honestly, I have some girls that have perfect bodies and they're like, I don't want my legs and I don't want my butt. And that's something you can't promise. You can't promise somebody where their body's gonna go. All I can say is I can promise you that you're gonna love it after that and you're gonna feel great. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Each person varies. So it just depends, but don't lie.
I do. I do a tad bit, but like you say, you definitely got to feel the person out.
Yeah.
And I always try to, after filling them out, or if I know this person, I would try to incorporate life with it.
Yeah.
You know, so if it's a big project, if it's a big promotion, whatever it is that you're shooting for, let's substitute that with your fitness journey. You know, and it's something like, if you want a house, you got to start saving money someday, right? So you gotta start somewhere. Why not today? Let's not wait for Monday. Why not today? Like she said, let's get it today. Come in, and yeah, when it's the money issue as well. Listen, we're not even gonna talk about it. Just come see me.
Yeah. We'll work something out.
Yeah,
don't worry about it. We'll talk about it later. Yeah.
What would be your best advice for somebody, not necessarily took a L, but let's say years ago they lost a ton of weight, they got really fit, they gained a lot of muscle, they stopped for whatever reason, something happened in their life that they stopped going to the gym, and they're way lower than before when they first started. They're reluctant to get back into the gym. This is the second time around. They might be nervous about what somebody's going to say to them. Like, damn, you used to look fit, what happened? I hear that all the time.
It's super.
As far as, people tell me I'm skinny as hell right now, even though I'm eating like a ton more. But what would be your advice to somebody that, let's say, has already had that big accomplishment in their fitness journey, and they went back to square one, and they're reluctant? I had somebody reach out to me, an old client. She was one of my, everyone was like, damn, when they would see her. And now she's working her way back up. She's reluctant to go into the weight area. She was one of my happiest, like, strongest girls in the class, the boot camp. What would be your advice to somebody that, like, had that victory, not necessarily took an L, but they're starting over again?
I think honestly there's no real specific advice because everybody's different, but I think that more than anything being able to translate to people that that's how life is. It's up and down, not just in the gym, but like in life in general. Life is like this. It goes up and down. We have highs and lows, and it's just about knowing how to get the fuck back up and dust off and keep going. Boom. Honestly, we fall off all the time. When I met you in the summer and we talked, you were like, man, like you've been getting it. I've been slacking. But you get back in and you go again. And every time it just gets better and better and better. And that's all it is, honestly. We all go through shit. We all lose people, lose money, fucking anything, you know. It's just about knowing that you can, just keeping that strong mentality or attaining that strong mentality again of being able to push through it again and just getting back up. That's all it is. We all go through shit, period. All the time.
Fact.
I know I feel like I'm falling off and I'm like looking at you and I'm just like, I see your videos and I'm just like, God damn, this is what he felt in the summer. Yeah. This isn't even fair.
Yeah, because it was in the summer coming off of that
quarantine.
Yeah, when COVID hit.
Gym clothes and shit.
Man, I mean, but he loves working out outside.
It was rough. Yeah. But it was like.
Yeah, even for us, I didn't think about it. The question, did I just ask you guys?
Yeah.
That was all of us.
That was, not me.
We. Right.
Sorry.
She was the one steady posting those videos.
I was the only one.
Cutting up in the gym. The only one.
Yeah.
Right? But as far as the client, it's like, not to get too personal with them and ask why you fell off or why you took that L, but just, you know what I'm saying, like try to remember how you felt. Whatever was the reason that pulled you out of the gym, remember that feeling. All right? You don't want to feel that feeling again. So, and let's retrace our steps. Let's look at everything from then. He was doing great, up, something happened. Whatever happened, whatever feeling you had right there, let's face it. And like you say, let's get our ass up and let's get going.
Yeah.
Let's become stronger. So if and when that little dead spot happens again, we know, you know what I'm saying, like we know how that felt. We know, like, no, we don't want that again.
Yeah. So
let's keep going. Let's get up and let's keep going.
You know, a question people ask me all the time, they're like, you just make it, you glorify it and you this and you that. And they try to be smart about it. They're like, so you mean to tell me that working out is going to fix all my problems? No, but I mean to tell you that if you work out, you'll face all your problems better. You know, and it's like, it's knowing that shit is going to happen. Things are going to happen. They're inevitable. Nobody's life is perfect. And if you are, I'm sorry, that's boring. But it's about knowing that things are going to happen. And okay, cool, like I know this is going to happen. Now I know how to deal with it. It's like anxiety and depression. I struggle with it, but it's like I don't let it defeat me anymore. And even though sometimes there's nothing happening in my life, my anxiety triggers and it kicks in. And I sit there and I'll think, I'm like, okay, so what's really going on? Well, nothing. Am I missing anything? No. Okay, then you know what? It's nothing. It's literally something bad trying to take over me, and I'm not about to let that happen. So I learned how to face it. And to me, it's obviously working out and doing activities to exhaust myself to where I'm not thinking about that stuff anymore, you know?
That was a good one. I exhaust myself a lot.
A lot. We have to. I literally don't have a choice.
Yeah, and that's, sometimes I think like, man, is that something bad that I cope that way?
It's not. There's so many copes so many ways you could cope otherwise.
Yeah.
Bad ways to do it.
Yeah. I guess you're right. But like I go about. I'd be so tired. I don't got time to think about nothing.
Exactly.
And so a lot of people that come off as me being emotionless. So.
Is that really what you get?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like people just
What,
think
they
I
think
don't
like
care.
what?
I don't care about stuff.
Really?
So do they
Yeah.
direct to like the asshole side or just dead inside? Like,
Asshole.
Same though.
you know what I mean?
Asshole.
Asshole?
Oh, that's
Asshole.
okay.
Yeah.
When you're
Like
drinking?
you don't like.
No, just in
Just
general.
just in general, like.
Because he's so tired to like give a fuck about bullshit, so they're like, asshole.
Yeah.
How did that make you an asshole?
Yeah.
No.
It's kind of like, it goes back to the accountability thing. Like, a lot of people give you excuses. What are you gonna like follow along with it?
No.
You gotta hold them accountable.
Yeah, so.
And so CJ used to play football. Something happened, you stopped. It goes back to the same question, how was bouncing back from that? Because I could imagine you had like a lot of pressure.
So do you want to go?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, he thought he had control.
Right, you feel me? I come in like, yo, Fred, I want you to ask her this. I want to get her response on it. Now you gonna flip it on me?
It's because I wanted to ask you before, when we worked together before.
Yeah.
I never got around to asking it because it wasn't what we were going for, but
Right.
I think your story could help somebody, you know?
All right, so coming out of college, 2008. I had a pretty decent amount of NFL teams telling me that they were going to draft me.
Does that feel awesome?
Great. If you're right, you know, so you know,
Not bad.
coming a kid from any area, but particularly this area, not too many of us make it for whatever reason, and that's a whole nother conversation. But
Yeah.
you know, so I was one of the ones that I was at the front door. I was knocking on the front door. It got open. You know, I just wasn't able to go in. So the day of the draft, you know, the draft is 3 days. So a certain team, they told me exactly what pick they were going to pick me at. So I literally only watched the draft just to see where my buddies were going. Right, so I had my roommate. He went in the first pick of the second round to Detroit. Then my other roommate went, I forget what round he went. He went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And then, so the team, they told me exactly what pick they had, what round, et cetera, et cetera. So I watched the draft. Once they got picked, I didn't watch the draft until that pick was coming up. Phone never rang. I never forget, I was in Chicago. Phone didn't ring. I didn't want to be bothered with nobody. I didn't want to answer the phone for no one. All my family was calling. I went to the liquor store on the west side of Chicago. I went to a liquor store on the west side of Chicago, and I hit down 94. I bought a fifth, maybe Patron.
Hey.
Right, but don't do this. What I'm telling
Right.
you, I'm finna. Right, this guy. Hey, and I literally drank the entire fifth.
Damn.
Doing like 90 down 94.
Shit.
Hurt. I was hurt.
You know?
Torn.
I was hurt. So I get here. The first person I see was my older brother. He like, man, you ain't answering the phone for Daddy, you ain't answering the phone for Unc, you ain't answering the phone for X amount of people. I'm like, I don't want to talk to nobody. Then my agent called. He said, Houston wants you. They're finna give you a call right now. So I get on the phone with Houston. Our conversation went great. They said they were gonna call me back. Never heard from them. After that, it was just like, you know, the agent called me back. He gave me a spiel like, hey, let's do CFL. I'm like, fuck CFL. NFL or nothing. Right? So it went like that. Nothing happened, no phone calls, none of that. Met back up with my roommate who went first pick of the second round. he told me, like, man, all the teams was asking about you. They thought you got picked up. I'm like, I don't know how that could have got, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody thought you was already on the team. You know, they kept asking me about you, et cetera, et cetera. I'm like, what? I'm like, like, but we was out drinking when he said this, or we was about to drink. And then I'm like, man, call them. You know, like, call on them right now, brother. I ain't got no call from nobody. But, right, so it went like that, and then nothing. And I'm talking about, I went into a depression so bad, like,
Dang about that, dude.
I didn't watch football. I didn't want to watch football. I wanted nothing to do with football. Nothing to do with football for a nice amount of time. I ended up getting into some trouble. And I honestly have no guidelines or no book on how I bounce back. Like, thinking back to it, it's just like I don't know how.
Yeah.
You know, I knew I wanted more than what I was doing. I didn't know how I was gonna get it. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And honest to God, I think, like, I had 3 run-ins with the law, and I think that's, like, seeing that other side was just like, nah, this ain't what it is.
Do you think that, like, those run-ins with the law, now you want to help people? Did it drive you to help people, or do you think that had anything to do with it or not?
It didn't drive me to help people. It drove me to straighten myself up, right? And then once I came to terms with my mistakes in college, etc., and not blaming anyone, and finally realizing, like, you know, like, God has a different purpose for me, which is fine. I ended up meeting my boy Rios, and at the time he was training about 30 kids, pretty much like every day, getting them in condition. And I did semi-pro for a little minute as well, so that, I guess, that kind of kept me grounded. And then when I got to working out with Rios, I told my story to a bunch of the high schoolers, and like seeing how they gravitated to me because of that. That's what made me get into training. Like, so I started just by training them, just by doing defensive back training and stuff like that. And then later, reluctantly, I got into personal training.
Do you think that you helping out with those high school students, you kind of want them not to follow in your footsteps?
Definitely. That's the whole thing. Like I have a nephew now. He's a senior at Carmel. I got a 5-year-old son, daughter, and whenever I train people, look, this is what's gonna happen. You need not do what I did. Right? If you need somebody to talk to, come holler at me. Right? We'll talk it out. If I got the resources to get you out of it, they're yours. But yeah, you can't do what I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not everyone's path. So a lot of people won't get as lucky as I did. So you know what I'm saying? Like, you take that step and you do what I did, then you probably could be gone instead of a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, I never really said it too, but I had a run with the law as well. So from 18 to 21, I celebrated my 21st birthday in June. So lit.
What did he say earlier about the Patron? Woo!
Right.
Not Patron, it was jailhouse wine. But yeah, I've always been kind of entrepreneurial. I cut a corner, wanted to get there faster, and yeah, got caught up.
Easy come, easy go.
Yep.
And same deal, I think, like when I used to train kids and stuff, it was like, same deal. Like I feel like I would rather have them live this healthy lifestyle.
Right.
So whatever the hell else they're going through at home, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I say that all the time. I'm like, God, if I would have known it was like this, I would have done this shit a long time ago.
Long time ago.
It's so interesting to hear like a different perspective where like all three of you, like helping other people has become your coping mechanism.
Yeah.
And I think that's like something that people don't understand is like hopefully somewhat of a standard in the industry. Like it's like the
Right.
side you don't really see on Instagram. Like
Yeah,
you
no.
like coming through like that's such an amazing and selfless coping mechanism. Like circling it back around to mental health, like where you were presumably, where you were, where I know like you've come from and things like that. Like I think that means that you guys are exactly like in the positions that you're supposed to be in. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Like there's
because not a lot of
few-
trainers do that.
and there are so few people who are like genuinely trying to help other people where they're not in it for their money, where they're not in it for the clout, where like they are straight up just like how I feel better and how I deal with my own things is like by lifting everybody else around me up. And I think that's pretty cool and selfless and caring. That's awesome of you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, you're good people, all y'all. You're fine.
That's actually how I get through a bunch of my head issues by thinking of other people.
And I think that really speaks volumes about the kind of person you are.
Yeah.
And I don't think that like, I mean, I don't know how you act towards me in the gym, and that's different. But like, I think. No, and I think it takes a lot for someone to put aside their own feelings or whatever they're dealing with and prioritize someone else. And I think that takes a special kind of person. And I feel like when you're this kind of person, you never give yourselves any credit whatsoever. So here you go, here's credit. Y'all seem like genuine, selfless people. And I know I'm grateful to have her in my life as a trainer, as a friend, and more. So like, it's just, I can only imagine how like your clients feel knowing you on the level that they know you and things like that. So I think that that's pretty cool. That's not a coping mechanism you hear a lot. Like, oh, I cross stitch. Like, oh, I like fuck with paint by numbers. Like, no, you guys let me help other people be better.
Yeah. I do want people to know that there is a bad side to that though. Like you can do it in a healthy way where your coping mechanism is to help other people before yourself. But then there's people, we know somebody that has a lot of issues and she means well, but I think that she occupies herself with other people's issues in order not to deal with her own. So we do deal with our issues first of all, and then that's how we're able to help other people. I feel like if you're not helping yourself, there's no fucking way in hell that you can help somebody else.
You need your boundaries and balance.
Yeah. So that's the difference. I just want to make that clear.
Yeah.
No, hold on. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's kind of like this whole podcast thing is, I just got back onto social media, and I got a ton of like messages, like help with fitness.
Yeah.
And I'm currently not training, and I was like, well, what would be a good way to help people to hear not only from my years of experience as a trainer,
Right.
but people that are currently training.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure.
Look at it from a perspective.
Yeah.
I think there are at least one person that watches. I'm happy. But
Yeah.
nobody's getting paid here.
Right.
Wait, we're not? I literally thought I was getting a check. Fuck.
At least $30.
You're not gonna get some gas money?
So Mike, I made sure I drove around,
Right.
so I don't see
Oh.
He like tracked trip A. He was just like, just in case.
Yeah.
But you need pizza though, right?
Yeah, I eat. So
Invite him. Take him out. Feed him.
I eat. I tell my clients to eat. Let's eat.
Yes.
What you say earlier though? What you say? Although I'm eating, I'm skinnier now, but although I'm
He's
eating a
eating,
ton
yes.
more, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but healthy things. Let's make that clear.
Of
Don't
course.
go
Of
eating
course.
5 Mike's
That's a really
pizzas.
good point. So, one of my guys just lost a ton of weight. for years he asked me weight loss advice.
Right.
I always give it to him. I give it to everybody.
Right.
Are you gonna do it? I don't know.
Right.
He said at dinners he would drink 9 beers when he would have dinner. And I was like, damn, a beer's like 100, let's say 100 calories. That's 900 calories.
Holy.
Like, you know how much food that is?
Holy.
Like, you just drank 900 calories. That'd be a shitload of food.
Food, right.
And he's like, that's what my doctor said. Right?
Oh, you're smart.
So there's the point of
9 beers
overeating.
at dinner?
Just dinner. We're not talking about
A
breakfast.
day, right. Breakfast, lunch,
So
and
there's the overeating part.
Yeah.
What is your guys' take on the undereating?
Oof. That's a lot of people's, I personally think there's more people under eating than overeating.
Yeah.
And they don't understand what they're doing to their bodies when they're not eating.
And some people that are eating healthy are overeating healthy.
Yep, are overeating
You can't
healthy.
eat too much
You can't.
protein. Yes.
Definitely can't.
So I literally have a kind of good example. The 500 challenge. I don't know if you guys saw it. I did a 500 challenge. It was for 4 weeks, 20 pounds. If they lost the 20 pounds, I would give them their $500 back. I had a girl who was extremely close. I gave her a meal plan. She was legit on that meal plan, like perfect. She was dropping 6 pounds a week, which by the end of the 4 weeks, she would have dropped 24 around. What happened is that she did the meal prepping for 3.5 weeks. And then when that came about, she took advice from somebody at work who told her to starve herself the last 3 days and not drink water so that when she weighed in, she would weigh less. Wrong. Fucking
Hella
wrong. Literally, and I didn't know this until that day of.
Does the other person even work out?
She does. She has an okay body. She's not muscular. She's just lean and thick at the bottom. Point is that this girl has been doing fasting, but she's been fasting for 3 years. So the difference is that when she came to weigh in the last day, and I was like, yes, this is the girl, she's gonna get it. I wanted to give her money back. After I was livid when I came home, and I'm like, I didn't pay her back. But when she got off the scale, she was disappointed. She was 18 pounds, 2 pounds off. And she's like, well, I guess starving myself didn't work. I looked up at her and I was like, excuse me? And she's like, yeah, well, the lady at work told me that to not eat and drink water the last 3 days. And it didn't work. And I was so upset. I couldn't even talk to her that moment. But I did. The next day, I was mad. I went to work out. I was so mad. I was bitching about it. But the next day, I literally texted her and I told her, I said, I want you to know that I was very upset yesterday. I couldn't even talk to you. I said, and I want you to know that the reason why you didn't lose 24 pounds, not 20, 24, I said, was because you starved yourself. I was like, what you did was you sped up your metabolism. It was working. And the minute you decided to starve yourself, you shut it down. I was like, so it stopped working. I was like, and the fact that this person even told you to starve yourself and not drink water, and then that day she left work early to go and run. So when she walked in, she looked like shit. And I literally thought that she hadn't slept all night or something. So I'm like, man, were you up all night or something? And that was why. And that's why she didn't reach her goal. And that it's not a smart thing. It is not. Starving yourself does not work. You're going to make your body weak. You can literally get sick. And right now, in times like this, you literally do not want your immune system to be low. So I did explain to her, I said, this woman has been not starving herself. She's been fasting. And she's been doing it for 3 years, not 3 days. I was like, this shit doesn't work like that.
No.
So, and sidetracking, but the thing that makes me very upset is that we damage our body for years and then expect something to work in 3 goddamn days. And I'm just like, that's not how it works. But no, starving yourself, definitely the wrong thing. I tell people all the time, eat. I need you to eat. Don't skip a meal. I know everybody knows me because of Herbalife, and that's how I lost my weight. But that's something that I don't even tell people, I said, no, oh, you don't want me to drink a shake? Like, but that's what you do. I said, no, I want you to eat. And it's more important to me that people learn how to eat healthier, because what happens tomorrow when none of these supplements and none of these protein shakes are no longer available? Mm-hmm. People are going to be lost. So no, I wish people would understand and get that through their head that not eating is not the way.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah.
You got to take it?
No, go ahead.
I had someone that used to tell me, like, all you do is drink shakes. I used to drink a lot of shakes.
So did I.
It had 2 scoops of protein powder, 2 cups of milk, a shitload of peanut butter,
Yeah.
a cup of oatmeal. That shit was like sand in there, like
Big.
wet sand.
Ooh.
And it was probably like 1,100 calories, that one shake.
Yeah.
And I would do like 2 a day.
Yeah. Which is what works for you. Everybody's different also.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I was still eating like
normal,
regular food,
yeah.
Like fucking forcing it down my throat because I needed the calories.
Yeah.
I used to be like, wow, if I really thought I was on steroids.
Oh yeah?
With my size, my height, it just looks stupid.
My ethnicity?
Yeah.
Look like an angry Smurf.
It did. Tight ass clothes too. It's mediums.
Medium.
Alright, so when you have those, let's say clients like that, or even like a client from hell, let's call it. How do you guys stay motivated to...
You've heard stories.
It's not me.
Okay, so literally I'd be like, okay, Marissa, do 5 jumping jacks. She'll be like, okay, but can you do me a favor first? Yeah, sure, anything. Blow me. What the fuck?
It was never 5. Ever. Never once has she given someone a quantity of 5 to do. So we know off the bat she's exaggerating and lying.
For the sake of the conversation, let's go for 5.
Let's just do it.
Yeah, let's just go for 5.
Anyway.
How do you stay motivated to keep training clients when you have those couple bad apples? Or maybe you're yourself, you're having those more often than not bad days on your own. How do you stay motivated to go in, keep everyone hyped, keep everyone reaching their goals when you yourself are struggling?
So I'm going to continue to use this person as an example because that's exactly what happened. I got very frustrated. I got upset. The thing with me is that I do take things very personal. Like if somebody is not doing okay, like it bothers me, it hurts me. So what I did is I definitely went to go get a lift in, let my anger out. But I did. When I texted her and I let her know that I was mad, I also told her that I was going to give her another opportunity and I was going to give her another 4 weeks. I said, but the only way we're going to do this is if you do things my way. I don't need you going around and taking advice from nobody else, not starving yourself. You're going to do this from how we started. So I feel like sometimes dealing with them is by dealing with them some more. And then that makes me feel good. Because I feel like I failed. Because I let her keep believing what other people were saying instead of because she continued to talk about it. Like, not just, I didn't know that she was going to starve herself, but beforehand, she was talking about this woman, and this lady at my job told me this, and I was just like, okay, this lady at her job. But, I should have took initiative when she kept speaking about this woman, making it seem like she had an effect on what she was telling her. You know what I'm saying? So, sometimes by dealing with people is by dealing with them some more. And, so I wanted her to see, I told her, I'm going to show you that you can lose weight. You don't have to starve yourself. You don't have to torture yourself. You don't have to do any of that. I said, you're lucky you didn't pass out at the gym. Not eating for 3 days and drinking water and then you go run? Yeah, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
She probably had a headache too that day.
She literally asked me, she was like, can I, because, I have the protein shake on the other side. So she's like, can I ask her for a shake before I even start working out? She's like, I'm starving. I said, please ask her for one.
Before I met you, all I ever heard was restrict what you're eating. 110% from doctors, from family members, everyone. It was restrict what you're eating. Not eat better foods. It was just restrict what you're intaking, period, end of discussion. And I think that's a separate issue. Everybody hears that everywhere. Literally until I met you, and it was just hey, you have to actually put shit into your body for your body to do what you want it to do. And I was like, that's a nifty idea. We should try that.
Because people don't understand when you speed the metabolism up.
Right.
What's that doing?
Yeah.
Right? Your body is working, you're burning calories doing that. And I mean, you burning calories by eating. Eat. You're burning calories. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, no. So, but I think more than anything, doctors are just used to saying that because, and we talked about it last time, food is an addiction. So what I tell people when they first start is like, I'm going to help you with food, but I need you to take a picture of everything you're eating. So then we can start cutting from that. And I think that that's what a doctor means when you start restricting yourself. But that doesn't really help for some people. I could say that all day, you know, and people aren't going to listen. Sometimes I even give people a meal plan and they don't even listen to that, you know what I'm saying? So it just depends person by person. But yeah, doctors suck when it comes to food. I was like morbidly obese, you know, according to the chart. And I hate the chart. I don't think that we should go by the chart.
Yeah, fuck the chart, bro. I've been honest. I'm definitely obese.
So am I still. I'm supposed to be like 135. I'm like, that's one of my legs.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? No.
Super obese.
I don't.
Oh, here, I'll show you guys mine. Guys, I just sent you guys a DM.
I
goes
saw
with
that.
what you guys were just talking about. And I'll edit it into the video, but I want you guys to read this. And give me your take.
Come on, brother. I can't see.
Oh, what is it? It comes with age.
Well, it does. I never can see.
Getting your shit together requires a level of honesty you can't even imagine. There's nothing easy about realizing you're the one that has been holding you back this whole time. Exactly.
So when the doctors aren't doing their job, how would somebody hold themselves accountable? Like, what do we do to help them realize it's you? It's not like the world around you. It's not your family. It's not your friends. It's not your kids. Whatever the case may be, it's you. You're the one that's holding yourself back. I guess, like I said, it's one of the things I struggle with. And I know I'm too nice. I've been hearing that my whole life. I'll let the excuses roll by me. I probably could have been more stern with my clients before in the past. But how do we hold people accountable? Or actually, how do we help them hold themselves accountable?
Well, first off, I think doctors are doing their job because they want to keep seeing you. They want you to be sick.
Good, yeah.
You're not sick,
You're
they're
right,
not making money. So yeah, they're definitely doing their job. I don't know, that's a hard one. I think it varies person by person. I am harsh in a nice tone. Unfortunately, with our job, we have to be understanding and like things like that. And sometimes that is really hard for me. But I try to be honest in a very nice way. And I tell them, I said, when I ask them for their pictures, I'm like, you don't have to like be ashamed. You're not gonna lie to me. You're ultimately lying to yourself. You know what I mean? I said, people are like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Are you mad at me? And I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. You're doing this for you. This has no effect on me whatsoever. And sometimes that's what they need to hear. For me especially, when I lost weight, nobody ever told me I was doing wrong when I was drinking 9 beers for dinner or eating a bucket of fried chicken. They started telling me things when I was doing things right, eating healthier and being active and things like that. And like, oh, now you're gonna eat your rabbit food and this and this and that. So you're always gonna have those hard situations, but just keeping yourself focused and right and knowing where you want to go. That's all it takes. But like honestly, it's very hard to keep people accountable. I feel like if they would just push a little bit harder and start seeing results gets addicting. You want more. But if they can't even get past the first fucking step, it's like it's hard. It's super hard. And I cannot keep 50 people. I can't stay accountable for 50 people either. You know what I'm saying? But in my gym, what has happened is that, and I learned this from Tate, my trainer, that you have to build a community. So that's what I did during the summer with the boot camps, is I built a community where everybody knows each other. So now, not only is somebody taking accountability for themselves, but he's over here like, hey Marisa, where were you yesterday? Or, oh, I saw you went out this weekend. What did you eat, huh? So now I've built this entire community where
me, like she's not out with me.
You know what? You're here, goddammit.
Like, she's gonna be surprised.
Right.
So I feel like that kind of has helped everybody at my gym, at least, stay accountable. And in every session and every group, there's always like people that are getting results, and everybody else is seeing it, and then that kind of motivates them to stay more accountable. So I don't know. I really don't know how to answer that. It's hard. It's really hard. Shit, it's hard for us to stay accountable for our damn selves.
Listen.
I want a fucking Big Mac every day. No, not really.
Not
But
Big
you know,
Mac.
like, I know.
Portillo's.
Okay. Chocolate cake shakes. Oh. Now you can do that cheery. Woo.
Triple cheeseburger, well done.
Well done.
Mayo.
I like it red.
Not the burger.
Hell yeah.
Hell no, not the
No,
burger.
I'm on the same page. I like my
A little
meat's
red on the
fully dead when I eat it.
A little red on the steak, but not the burger.
I like medium. Little juice, little dry.
Little juice, a little dry.
No, that shit better be dead when I cut it open. No.
Yeah.
Alright,
But I go to your question. I try to put people on there. I try to put their kids on them. Like, I mean, do you want to be around for your kids? Do you want to hang with your kids? Do you want to be able to move with your kids?
So you motivate them to stay accountable.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard.
It is, cause like you say, even for ourselves.
Yeah.
good point there. The quarantine, how was that getting back?
Ah, shit.
That shit was rough.
Well, don't ask her. She didn't have.
Yeah, she didn't have no issues, but
Yeah, man.
I love that. Yeah.
That was harsh, man. I went
I'll
from
sit right here.
I had just started the job at Lifetime, and nothing after that.
and
There
then
was nothing.
to piggyback off that question, do you guys feel pressure to look a certain way,
Somebody just asked me that.
work a certain way because of your job title?
I don't think I feel pressure, but I think that's just something that I want. I definitely want to keep it up, keep it going. I guess maybe if I stopped, maybe if I didn't look how I look, then maybe I would feel pressure to get back to it.
Like
I
coming
guess,
back from the quarantine, was that where you're like, fuck, I gotta get back on my shit?
Yeah, and I definitely started with home workouts, outside workouts by myself.
Yeah.
And then people got the chance to see me doing it, and then that led to them wanting to do it. So
Yeah. I don't think there's a lot of pressure, but I think it definitely helps being an example. You have to be an example of your product, a product of your product, I guess, right? So it definitely does help. And then you have, like I said earlier, some people are like, I don't want to look like you, but some people use, not that they want to look like me, but they're like, just look at you. That's why, like, they get drawn to that because they know that you have, quote unquote, what it takes, and you know how it hurts, and you've been through it, and
yeah,
you know what you're doing. Yeah. So I feel like it definitely helps. But honestly, when I did my personal training certification, there was like nothing but big people, which I mean means nothing. But then I think to myself, like how people are like, well, yeah, just look at you, then I want you to help me, you know what I'm saying? So I wonder if not looking the part is also hard. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
When I was coaching CrossFit, a lot of gyms, they'll move the members up that are good at CrossFit into a coach position, which I don't necessarily agree with.
No.
everybody can't be a coach.
Exactly.
Everybody thinks they
But
can, though.
when you're a member paying $100, $200 a month,
No.
and you get offered this for X amount of classes, and you can come whenever you want for free,
You definitely gonna take
it,
it.
it works for the business,
Yeah.
it works for the member. So, I hate saying it now, but looking back, I get it all the time. When I would leave a gym, a CrossFit gym, people would leave. They'd go somewhere else because I wasn't coaching there anymore. And it sucks, and it's kind of one of the reasons I stopped coaching CrossFit, because it happened.
Frequently.
Yeah, 3 gyms I left.
Yeah.
People left.
I'm not gonna
completely stop CrossFit.
I'm not gonna lie, when LA Fitness gave me the boot, people wrote, and people that I wasn't training wrote the company letters. And I know people that left the gym just because I wasn't even working there anymore. And I'm just like, that's how much of an impact sometimes we have on people and we don't realize it. Not that I didn't realize it. I didn't know that up until too long ago when somebody literally came to my house and was like how much of an effect that I had that I wasn't in their life anymore. And I'm not talking about a male. I'm actually talking about a female. And as a friend, she was like, everything is going perfect in my life. I'm about to be married. I should be the happiest person. She's like, but like you not being friends with me and like not being there, like she's like, you helped me a lot. And that affected her. It was insane. And I didn't know that. I didn't know that I had that much of an effect on people.
Yeah, it took me a while to realize that.
Yeah.
To soak it in, I should say.
Right.
I didn't really think about it at the moment, like as it was happening.
Yeah.
But later on, I was like, damn, like that was making a difference.
Yeah.
I took it for granted, I guess. Where was I gonna go with that? I just got off track. Yeah, this is first.
Yeah. No.
Oh, yeah. Are you guys?
I doubt it.
No. You were talking about us being pressured.
Yeah.
Oh, and to look in a certain way, yeah. Definitely. It is pressuring when, like you said, when you're not looking your best, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And I guess it's not because of other people. I think it's because you already know what you're capable of doing.
Yeah, it's
And you're mad for not being there right now.
It's you versus you at that moment.
Yeah. I definitely don't think that other people pressure me. I don't think it's that. I think that I know mentally that the way I look motivates people. So, and by motivating people and them getting their shit together kind of fulfills me at the same time. So it just kind of big circle.
Yeah, and that's the accountability part.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta hold ourselves accountable before we can do that to other people.
Yeah.
So if we not eating right, or if we not doing something right, then afraid I can't tell you to do it.
Like a practice what you preach?
Exactly. Yeah, definitely.
Let's say, completely off topic, but a little bit there. Instagram trainers, like instructors. Is that on your radar? Do you worry about it? Whatever about it?
What do you
What do you
mean?
guys think? Like, do you think a lot of people that are fit
Like online coaching or just like visually?
visually, but
Okay.
people that are fit online
Uh-huh.
and start selling programs?
Uh-huh.
Let's say, I used to get asked a lot, how do I get these hips? Some, like CJ's tall, he's got broad shoulders. I'm short, my shoulders aren't that broad. If I go up to a trainer, let's say I go up to CJ, how do I have shoulders like yours? Like that's his bone structure. Let's say a girl with hips and a small waist and small shoulders, she's gonna have a certain look, a certain
Right.
shape. But somebody that doesn't have that bone structure, that hip structure, can't get realistically in the gym.
Right.
What are your thoughts on, let's say somebody's selling a dream?
What are my thoughts on
I'll leave
it? Like online or like in person? Because I've dealt with both.
Both, and let's say it could mean somebody, like I said, somebody sees somebody online and then they come to you for this look.
That happen all the time.
All the time.
I get those. CJ, I want to look like her. Come on, man.
Oh, that was my mic. Sorry.
Like they going, you know, it's like you're going off of Instagram. A lot of these people have had surgeries. So, if you want that look, go for it. But don't think it's gonna happen from us working out twice a day. I mean, not twice a day, but twice a week, and you not eating right, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Right? And like you say, some things are genetics, bone structure, some things can't be achievable. Right? But you can look nice, you can have a great body if you do what you're supposed to do. And a lot of people, they just see Instagram and wherever they seeing these bodies at, they see that and they just want it.
Yeah. That's the first thing I tell the girls when they come to me. I said, I just need you to I don't need you to I don't need to tell you to unfollow these pages, but I want you to know that half of the shit you're looking at on social media is not real. I myself follow a few girls who do online coaching, but you're talking about like a figure that I know they got from surgery, you know, and they are selling these programs online, and people do get results, but you're never gonna look like this person that you're looking at on there. And these programs do work. Working out, you moving and doing any type of physical activity, something's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But so I see these on social media all the time, and I do follow these girls, and I'm like, man, they have amazing bodies, but I know that half of this shit is fake. So what happens in real life, I actually knew somebody who swore up and down, you can push her down, swore up and down that her ass she got from squatting, and that she, we're not gonna name names, but
right. Fred,
yeah,
you over there on.
I won't go there. I'm just
and she was going around telling these girls this stuff, and we knew she had fat transfers to her ass. We knew she had a tummy tuck. She had fake tits, and she denied it all the way up and down. She admitted for her breast, obviously, because that's something that you can't really deny. But like everything else, and I hated that. I hated that with a fucking passion. I hate that people sell people fucking fake dreams. I'm like, you want to train somebody by all means, but you don't have to lie. You know what I'm saying? Or don't tell. I don't know. To me, it's just. I hate that shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be so
sickening.
honest with people.
It's sickening, but those like the people that are selling folks those dreams, those are the people that aren't in it for the person.
No.
They're in it for the clout, for the money. So, you know, it's up to that person that's looking or seeking guidance to be able to weed the people out and know the difference.
Yeah, definitely.
Because if we say it, we may come off as a hater.
Exactly.
Right.
All the time.
That's why I wanted to go there.
Make your choice.
Yeah.
Go that way. You come this way.
Yeah.
We working over here though.
Yeah. I've honestly, thankfully, I've never had to like lie or push or even like beg anybody to like train with me. It's naturally just there. I don't bullshit. I don't lie. And I mean, if you put your work in, you're gonna feel great, and by feeling great, you're gonna look great, and everything just goes from there. But no, definitely not. I don't stand by that. Not at all.
we touched base on it last time off camera. Firing a client. When is the right time? And I'll give you guys an example of mine. I think the one time I had to do it. It was boot camp. When there's a group of people, everyone's kind of pushing each other up.
Yeah.
I had one girl that was super negative on herself, not towards the class, on herself. I suck, I'm bad at this, da 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 da. And I would have to be with her a little bit more than the rest of the group. Obviously, everyone noticed, nobody minded that. It wasn't until when I wouldn't be around her, she'd keep that, she'd say it out loud, like, I suck at this, the whole workout. And it would just bring everyone like the whole vibe down. And it happened so often that, like I said, I'm a nice guy, I let it slide for so long that many of the, that 6 a.m. class, whatever it was, just complained, and I had to let the client go.
Yeah.
I had told her like many times, like, why are you like this? Like, we're all here to build each other up. You're not really bad at this. You're good at it. You're getting better. And it's causing like a scene, kind of.
Yeah.
Anyways, I addressed it so many times. I never said, hey, you gotta go, until somebody told me, hey, you gotta let her go. The whole gym owner told me. When do we let a client go that maybe, and maybe she didn't click with me and that's why she was like that. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. No.
Whatever the case may be. I thought I was doing my job. Maybe I wasn't. But when is a good time to let the client go? When is it like, okay, like I really want to help this person. She or he's not letting me. How do you part ways?
I really don't know how. I think that you just.
Or have you ever dropped a client for whatever reason?
So I wanted to drop this girl that didn't listen to me, but then I went ahead and I was like, no, we're gonna fucking do this shit.
You know what? We
Because
gotta find her.
Yeah.
We gotta find her because she done pissed Stephanie off. Like she's.
I mean, for a couple days, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, no, there's still some resentment there. You get
No, I'm good.
That's drive.
I feel like it would have been different if she didn't try and she didn't lose anything and she was sitting here listening to other people. Then I wouldn't even have to like text her to say that I was mad at her. You know, I would have just let the shit go. I think everybody varies. You exhaust all your ways of trying to help somebody, and I feel like when maybe she wasn't ready. I don't think it was particularly you. I think it was maybe she wasn't ready to get helped. Mm-hmm. And we did talk about it last time where you're like, do you think that somebody has to be mentally ready? And maybe she had to be mentally ready for this. And I think that, or maybe not, maybe it's that, because I do have those clients where they're losing weight and they're like, well, I don't see it, and I like this and I that, and I say, you know what, let me tell you something. Until you stop dogging yourself, your body's not going to work with you, it's going to work against you, and you're never going to see the progress you're making. You know what I mean? So I don't think it was you. I think that we're not for everybody. He's going to have certain clients that are for him. Some are drawn to me and some are drawn to you. And maybe you just weren't the one that she can really be like, oh my God, you know what I mean? It's hard, but honestly, I've never had to let anybody go. I have stubborn clients that sometimes talk too much or do certain things, and I just nip it in the butt right away, you know, or she talked too much, I'm like, you know what, Joanne, I need you to finish, let's go, like, you know, and I don't try to shut them up because I always have a group, but I'll be like, all right, keep going, don't let your heart rate drop, you know, things like that. I'm like, keep moving, let's go. Fortunately, I've never had to let anybody go, but I can see where you can get exhausted because I feel like sometimes people like rely on us 120%, not just for the physical aspect, but for the mental and the venting and the therapeutic and the nutrition and the this and the that. And as much as we want to like go around and live your life with you and tell you yes, no, feel good, look, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't. You literally have to like bring that with you, like within you, you know. So yeah, have you had to let anybody go?
I haven't.
No.
I had to. One client who she's with me now. She tried me back in, I don't know what year it was, but Fit Nation was over. Well, Fit Nation is over, but I was going to Fit Nation. So, we went and did that, but one session and she was done. Right? She understood she wasn't ready. Right? It took her 3-4 years, maybe even 5, to come back. And when she came back, she was like, CJ, my life got to change. It has to happen now. I'm ready. And from there, she's been rocking and rolling. Hasn't lost weight. Now, this is a different conversation. Hasn't lost weight, but her body has changed. Her body looks smaller.
Nice.
Right. She looks a lot smaller, a lot slimmer, but she's actually gained weight.
So fat's going away, the muscles coming?
Exactly. She loves it. Like Stephanie said earlier, now she's addicted to those changes. Mm-hmm. But it took her those 5 years, I guess, to mentally prepare herself. She's doing great now. I can't get her out of the gym. I be telling her, like, listen, dude, like, you do X amount of days with me, and on the days you don't come in with me, don't do nothing crazy. Right? Because she'll did take our Monday session And then on her off day for me, she'll come in and try to do the exact same thing. Like, no, dude, we don't do that.
No.
Cause she always come back. Oh, I heard this.
So do you feel like people like overdo it then too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when you're starting off, like why are you trying to work out 5-6 times a week and you never been in the gym before?
I have people that are trying to work out like 5-6 hours a day.
Yeah. No.
Really?
And no, not as a client. I just know people.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah, I
but
would
you know.
not. I would be like, hell no. You don't need any more.
Yeah. To each his own. But
Yeah.
you can
Definitely.
You can definitely overdo it. I mean, we work out, but if we were to
Come on.
do that to ourselves, we'll burn out. And just as like for someone who hasn't been in the gym, coming in trying to go hard for 5 days a week, they're gonna burn out. You know what I'm saying? Like they're adding that new stress to their life. They don't know how to.
Do you have people
I
that
remember
think that
that.
you work out all day too?
Yeah, everybody say that. Oh, you always in the gym working out. No, I ain't, brother.
No, I had people thinking that I was working out
literally work
every
out.
session.
Yeah, I literally work out for no more than
No.
an hour and a half a day.
Yeah, for sure.
That's it. Sometimes I try to get that hour and a half, 45 minutes.
Do you guys think there's a point where like working out in the gym becomes an unhealthy coping mechanism for people, where they just go from one end of the spectrum to just like the complete opposite? Do you think that's like a thing?
As far as where it gets bad?
Yeah, like when they're spending 5-6 hours, they're like, yeah,
7 days a week.
right.
So I was
like
like
where they're
that.
not giving their body rest and stuff.
I was like that earlier this year, right before the lockdown. I was going through some things with my son's mom. I wasn't seeing him as much as I literally went from going to work and working out and all my time being with him to going to work, forcing myself to go to the gym more to forget about not being with him. So yeah, I was hitting like a 5 a.m. session. I'd hit a noon session. If I didn't have shit to do, I would do like at 5 p.m.
I think I remember that point.
And then before I'd go home, and then what am I doing home? And I go to field house and like start running the track.
I think I remember that. So your 5 a.m. and 12 was at Bears Pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I didn't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I didn't know what was going on, but I'm just like,
Oh man, yeah. I
dude,
need
you
to get
getting
some
it
shit off my
all
mind.
the time.
Yeah. I'd knock out like 3 or 4 strength, and then like 4 or 5 conditioning, different conditioning workouts.
Great workouts, by the way.
Yeah. It was bad.
Yeah, no. I think that for us, it's like, I don't even know if coping mechanism is like the right term. I think it's more like medicine for us. But I think that when, like you said, you go from not doing anything to like all of a sudden trying to do 20 workouts in a week, like that's not good. But I think for us, it's very hard to like derail into a bad coping way. You know what I mean? To where just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna overdo what I'm doing. You know?
I did it a lot with donuts.
With donuts?
Yeah.
So jealous.
Fuck it, how many?
There's some right here. Let's start.
6 at minimum. Cookies, I gotta go through a whole pack. No, don't do that. Whenever you post this.
Lead by example, goddammit.
I do.
He's like, I can only buy cake
my
by the
name,
By the slices.
my name. See why I'm raw. I live a raw life. Everything is raw. So I don't sugarcoat anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
That's a good one. What are you binging on now? When you do, if you binge, do you binge?
Ice cream.
Really?
Yeah.
She's lactose intolerant.
And I'm lactose intolerant. I'm a savage. I'm raw. No, I'm not.
Right. So we can imagine how the house is smelling.
No. Hell nah.
I just
You
live
leave?
next door. Like, don't look at me. No, I live next door. I get.
It's like, come on, ice cream, lactose.
What kind of lactose intolerant are you? Like, what do you get from it?
Nothing, absolutely bloated, like I'm 9 months pregnant and pain. No air comes out, no shit comes out, no vomit comes out,
stuck.
nothing. It's just there and I'm
She becomes the kid from Willy Wonka.
Yeah, definitely.
She's Veruca.
Yeah. No, it's like fucking hell. But I have no self-control.
Lead by
When it comes to
example.
ice cream.
Right.
Yeah, I get really bad stomach aches.
Yeah?
I used to chug a gallon of milk. For the
Oh, that's
protein and the
disgusting.
Right.
fat. Tell you,
Right?
The whole internet talks shit about you, Fred. People like you.
You know how the bodybuilders are drinking a jug of water in the gym? I had a milk.
Like room temperature milk.
Don't say that. I was gonna say.
He's like, I ice my shit.
I was
I
gonna
put it in a Yeti jug.
Yeah. No.
I'm yeah.
What do you like? Just
Donuts, cookies, chewy cookies.
You like pastries, man.
Pastry.
Yeah.
But like sweets
See,
for sure.
See, so like ice cream is my thing, but like I definitely go towards like spicy shit, like, you know, chips and salsa or like things like that. Yeah, no. Or like spicy foods. Huh?
With the ice cream mix?
That's a whole nother conversation.
People dip their fries into the ice cream.
Into the ice cream, that's actually bomb.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's just sweet
Okay.
salsa.
Just give me some cookies.
This is transition to like a full fat kid.
I mean, you know, we human.
I mean, I am a fat kid, so I'm not judging. Like,
Yeah, we know. Give me a row of cookies, Chips Ahoy, the Reese's,
Chips
Chewy
Ahoy.
kind. Microwave it. Glass of almond milk.
How many seconds? Do you have this down to the seconds?
10.
10 seconds for how
10,
many
but-
cookies?
But you gotta spread them out. Whole plate. Whole
Did you
plate.
hear this? You gotta
'em
spread
out.
the cookies out in only 10 seconds in the microwave, okay?
Yeah, anything past that, then you get too soft and it be hot.
Or the
it's
chocolate
less-
burns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's less fun because now you gotta wait for them to cool
now
off.
patience, you're just like, I played myself.
Yeah.
No, I get it. This is a totally
10.
fat kid thought process.
10
You're
gets
just like,
them
I put
right.
in all this work and now it's too much.
Yep. 10 gets them right.
I should have this down pat by now.
I have to warm up everything, all my cakes, my cookies, my
Really?
Are you a pie
Really?
guy? Or like strictly cake?
donuts. Strictly cake.
Oh no,
Okay.
see, I like pie.
I could do
don't really
pie,
like
but I
cake.
don't like pie with too much filling.
Okay.
I'm a crust. Give me the crust. Like peach and cobbler. Give me the
So when
cobbler,
you eat
not
a
the
cookie,
peach.
do you like cut out the center? You're like only want the edge. Like you only like the corner brown.
No, because hopefully the entire cookie is soft.
Okay. I'm hearing so many counter statements. I have so many questions.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if the
I
cookie
just know
is
what
hard,
she eats.
yeah. If the cookie is hard, I probably won't.
You're not going.
Yeah,
Right.
unless I got some milk.
You like
So the
wet?
Almond
Oreo, the golden Oreos. and
All
milk.
day. I really
Almond
need
milk.
people to understand golden Oreos are like the top tier Oreo.
And it can't be double stuffs. They.
It's too much.
Yeah, they used to be good, but now they did something
Is
to
the
the double
frosting's
stuff.
different?
Yeah.
It's different. It's cheaper. It's probably more fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't do the double stuff.
Yeah, no.
Caramel
What do
cake.
you like, Fred?
Oh, the Jewel. No, I forgot about the purple bag at Jewel.
The rolly one?
Yeah.
The cookies, the soft ones?
Oh, the ones that they hand out at like car dealerships and shit, you mean?
No, what are you talking about?
She goes to bougie car dealerships.
No,
so
first
maybe.
of all, I don't avoid car dealerships at all costs. But like every time I've had to get something done on my Jeep, like and it has to be done through insurance.
And they passing out Jewel cookies there?
Literally every time I pick up my car, they hand me
He's
a
like,
bag
I'm
of
gonna go get my
cookies.
car
They're
fixed right
thanks
now.
for getting
Definitely.
service here. It's Platinum Auto Body right off of 45. They hand out cookies like it's nobody's goddamn business.
Yeah. I need to go there. Need an oil change right now. Like that. I'm gonna go.
What do you like?
What, the binge on?
Yeah.
Pizza. Pizza my shit.
Legit.
She's like, yeah.
You see, but I'm so. Man, just give me food. I wouldn't even say that's a binge.
What do you eat, the whole pizza?
Enjoy food. I do.
I'll smash a 1.5.
Okay, I'll eat it like a large, extra cheese. And again, I'm lactose intolerant.
Glutton for punishment.
I get pepperoni and chicken. Tastes like pasta.
Ah.
So you're thinking shit through though. That's
Right.
good planning. You're like,
He's like, I'm having
your
2
brain.
in 1.
It's good.
Nah, I'm
Oh my god, potatoes.
Oh my god, fries.
Eaten 2 different ways.
yeah.
Like steak
Fries.
fries, waffle fries. I'm the worst
Curlies.
halfway gay. I'll go to
Oh,
Chick-fil-A because
curlies,
nobody
yeah.
else sells like waffle fries. I'm like, why isn't anybody setting up their
Yeah.
game?
Chick-fil-A don't like her.
No.
Why? This one right here?
Because I occasionally date girls, so like Chick-fil-A as a whole.
You know that?
What?
About Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, closed on
This is a
Sundays,
totally
it's
different
super
conversation.
cheap. But I'll eat their fries, man.
Religious?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I know that. Look at the door part.
Oh, okay.
No way.
So,
No, I know-
Marissa,
yeah,
this is
I-
Oh,
Fred.
I was like, I have a giant rainbow tattoo on my forearm,
No, I
man.
knew that.
Like,
I know you were dating everyone there, or what is that?
No, because they're.
you missed. Okay, I go to Chick-fil-A for the fries. I lose gay points every time I go to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. They're anti-gay.
You gotta slow the jokes down. To process it.
He needs some
I
milk.
forget, you're not.
He needs some milk.
Some milk.
He needs the fat for the brain.
yeah.
Have you eaten today?
I have, yeah. I'm thinking about food right now. Actually, I smell that.
Yeah, I've been slacking for like the last 3 days, man. I've been only I ate 2 times yesterday, 2 times today. Stupid.
On like regular, how many times do you eat? 6 to
Yeah,
8?
okay.
No, definitely not that much.
No?
No,
6 to 8?
I'm like 4 or 5.
I'm on a peanut butter like binge right now.
I just
Like I can't stop eating peanut butter.
Hey.
When I'm not hungry, that's what I'll eat.
Really,
It's
peanut
not
butter?
like, it fills me up.
I just
after,
eat it
but
all
when
the
I'm eating
time.
it, I'm not
It's
like,
so good.
It's so good. I literally spoon that shit.
Yeah. I try to do peanut butter a lot when I do get my sweet tooth. It's like peanut butter over a pack of cookies.
the joke.
Do you do that? Do you put it on cookies and peanut?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, peanut butter is fucking life.
Dude, it's
Oh
great.
My God. Chunky, roasted.
Nutella or no?
What kind of question is that?
And it's not Nutella.
It's Nutella, technically.
Nutella?
Nutella. You're welcome. You learned something today.
Haven't tasted it.
Really?
No?
No.
Oh my God. Bust out the
What?
Nutella.
You got some? No.
2 jars, boy. Jumbo size.
Give me the Jiffy, not Jiffy.
Oh, you like the marshmallow fluff?
Who?
Is that what you're talking about? Oh, I heard Jiffy and I thought marshmallow fluff. I'm just like, if you don't like Nutella, then you're eating jarred marshmallow.
Oh no.
But peanut butter or
Yeah. It's Jiffy and what else?
What's that,
Smuckers?
Skippy?
Skippy. I like the Skippy honey one.
Jiffy with the natural Jiffy with the honey.
Oh, okay.
With the honey.
Fire.
It's Skippy.
You guys do
It's
goobers?
Skippy.
Oh,
I just know
I just thought you were saying
I just go by
The lid is brown. Yeah.
we lit.
Maybe it is.
You know what?
Jif.
Either one. It's honey. Honey flavored
Honey in
peanut
it.
butter.
I didn't know they had that honey.
No, yes. That one is actually
Fred, when
very
you
good.
get it, man, look.
It's natural too?
Natural.
It's not like the no stir one, so it's not super
I have the
natural.
natural at home, but I didn't know they had honey.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Fire.
That one is actually.
And
really
it's
good.
all like the honey is always sitting on top. Unless you get
Walmart
an old one and it's dried out.
Has
In
that
all
happened to
aspects
you?
of life.
I have.
You have?
I have, and it was like, no, I finished it.
And then I brought it back.
Yeah, man.
I didn't like this peanut butter. It was really bad.
I just want a replacement. It was great.
But yeah, try it out, Fred. You'll like it. You'll like it.
Yeah.
Peanut butter on pancakes, anybody?
Fuck yeah. Especially when they're hot and warm and like you put them together and that peanut butter just
Dude, it's bomb.
on anything. Literally on anything. Okay, so I know somebody that eats sunny side up eggs with peanut butter. That is something I cannot
That's
try.
too
I'm
far.
just like,
Way
wow.
too far.
She,
That's a.
I could maybe do it in like an egg in a hole and like just like on the bread on the outside, so it's like a little bit of peanut butter. But that could be weird.
I can't even.
I know people who like peanut butter and butter
you
together.
can either
on
like
this
imagine one flavor or
Like
the other,
strawberry
right?
milk.
Not both.
In my oatmeal, I could do that.
stuff. No, I
Peanut
know.
butter?
And
And
Eggs?
straight
regular
butter. I know people who
Peanut
like
butter and straight butter.
I know people who like peanut butter and straight butter on like
That's next level
toast, waffles,
That's
pancakes.
good.
So are we doing like a high segment? Because this would be...
This is a high fat kid segment. Perfect. Favorite snacks. Go.
Right.
I like when you find a peanut butter and you try it and you don't like it, and I get it. And
No,
I'm just like,
fuck
I like
that.
any
Hell
peanut
no.
butter, any kind of peanut butter, like give it to me.
No, hell no.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
I gotta have that one brand. That one brand.
Maybe
with
not even the
honey.
brand. There's like a few brands.
Have you guys
So
ever
they have to
done
be
the-
good peanut
The
butter.
PB2, the powdered peanut
I
butter.
do. I buy it.
Do you like it? Do you use it as peanut butter?
Sometimes.
I ain't trying it.
No.
I bought it, but I mixed it with the shake, so I never really.
Brand.
So I put it in the shakes
I'm
or
like,
in my
I'm
oatmeal.
loyal. I'm too old to try new stuff.
Oh, okay.
Set in his ways.
Right. Can't teach an old on new tricks.
Yeah.
No, I do like it actually. And that's actually what I use to tell people because I know that I eat a lot of peanut butter and it can be bad for certain people. So I tell them all the time. That's what I refer them to as the PB2. I'm like, here, use this.
But you're supposed to mix it with water, no?
Yeah, you can mix it with water or almond milk.
What about almond butter? heard
I
that was
love
good.
almond butter.
I
It's
heard that
good.
was good too.
Yeah, cashew butter is okay.
I don't know.
But almond butter definitely good.
Yeah.
It's more runny than peanut butter though. It's literally like you can scoop it and like drop it. Yeah, no, it's good.
Your face is pure disgust right now.
Yeah, runny? No. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. What are we? How are we doing those?
Grape. You
Great.
guys do strawberry? You do strawberry?
Stay over there, kid.
No,
strawberry?
so
I
I'm
do all of
super white and bougie. My favorite, I have jam instead of jelly. I don't know why. I like it with the seed. I like it the whole berry. I like it to be like a little bit
Yeah,
fresher.
chunky.
You don't know me. Marionberry or blackberry all day.
Yeah. No, the jams were definitely good. I bought some from this
Yeah.
lady from like a farmer's market. Those were great, but I do like jelly. And
How are you making the sandwiches though?
Oh, why? Like
this is the
Do
test.
I owe you one?
He's like, I'm gonna go next door, I'm gonna come back, work on your house next.
Yeah.
No, I don't actually. I'm not for being an Italian. I think
She
because
doesn't.
I was raised around a lot of pasta. I was raised around a lot of bread. Now it's not really my thing. Bread kind of fucks up my stomach. If I eat too much of it, like I am genuinely in pain for a little while. So I usually do like a plain bagel, and I'll toast it, and then peanut butter and jelly. That'll be like my breakfast. That's usually, but I go ham. I do like peanut butter on one side, and then I'll do like an equal or more. I want it to be a wreck. Like
She
I
wants
want
a
it to
double
look-
stuffed Oreo.
I want it to look the way I feel in the morning. Where like it's delicious, but it's not great.
I'm with that. I'm definitely peanut butter on both sides. Bread, thick,
Right, like if it's not melting and causing a problem, you're
Yep.
not doing it right.
and a little bit of jelly.
Story of my life.
What kind of jelly?
Strawberry.
Yeah. I like apricot, I like strawberry, I like grape, I like blueberry, I like
The one kind I can't do is like, and maybe it's like an old person thing because
Like
I've only
orange?
ever seen like marmalade, and I'm like, "Bleh."
Is that orange?
It's like peel, like
Yeah, it has like little peels.
Yeah.
I actually can.
Yeah, that's never been. I've only ever seen my grandparents
old?
eat it.
I've
No,
tried it.
I've never seen you eat marmalade, so it doesn't matter.
No.
Yeah, you're just saying you have.
I just know about marmalade because
Bitch.
of the song.
Yeah, right?
Nothing about the marmalade.
Yeah, no. I honestly, I really enjoy peanut butter and banana in the
Fire.
Hell
sandwich.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Fire.
Hell yeah.
I
Dude,
said it
peanut
with
butter and apples.
That too. That's,
fire.
That's honestly my go-to when I'm
Fire.
Yeah. And I slice the apple from the top. So
you
then you're
got
just
love.
literally you guys don't know how to eat an apple. You don't eat it from the side, you eat it from the top. You literally can eat everything
With
in
the
the
stem
apple
on it?
except what stem? The one on the top? And what's on the inside? Seeds?
I don't know.
You don't know?
What's in the stem of the apple?
Oh no. I mean like what's on the
Oh, I
inside of
thought
the
it was a little
apple.
shit hanging out at the top.
Oh,
The
you
li-
mean, you mean what it grows from? If you
Fucking bread. What is that
hold,
shit?
it's a
You twist it. So then you go A, B, C. See where you get to. No, and yeah, I have to cut it from the top down.
Do you find it hard not to munch when you're high?
It depends on what day of the week it is.
Or when during the day, for sure.
Like, are you gonna go for like a cheat meal type of food?
No, so honestly, I'm gonna be honest. No, I don't have an issue. I can control myself, but we have made Friday evenings to be like the day where the kids get to pick whatever we want to eat, or if we want to go to La Michoacana, or if they want Mike's, whatever. So then that's when I'll take advantage and I'll have something. But for me to be sitting here every day, hell no, I would not look like this. I gain weight very fast. Very fast. So no. I try to control myself. I buy apples, like again, peanut butter. I do a lot of fruit, and maybe that's what I can overdo. But
Did you hear the end of the question though?
Yeah, when I'm high.
And then here she goes, like it depends on what
Day of the
it
week.
is.
And she said what time, actually.
Yeah. She said what day, I said what time.
Wait, do you smoke?
Are we about to
Are we talking about this?
I mean,
Are we putting ourselves on blast?
I mean, I put myself on blast all the time.
I mean,
If you guys didn't see my post from January 1st, you need to go back and see it.
yeah, I do. I do that. I do edibles. Love them.
Really? I'm fucking tired, dude.
They don't do anything to me.
Edibles actually make me sick
Yeah, oh yeah, she throws up.
every time.
Really?
And it like ruins the whole high. So like,
But
I
I'm
get, like,
I'm not a smoker though. So
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
why, yeah.
I am floating. And man, the music, it's the music for me. Like a 2-minute song feel like an hour. And I'm just like, I hear every word.
Okay, so I need your plug's number after you leave.
Yeah.
That's what you were talking about last time, right? Edibles?
Were we?
I think so.
No.
Because I was saying I don't smoke. I can't. I get paranoid as shit. You were like, have you ever tried edibles?
I don't think I was here for that portion of the conversation.
I don't know, you were here for like 2 hours after.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely try it. If you
I'm nervous.
I mean,
can't-
no
if you
pressure.
can't smoke. I mean, man, whatever. if you can't smoke,
Pressure.
man, look,
I mean, go ahead.
you know, hey, this is what it is, Fred. Right?
Yeah, I'm nervous because one of my guys said he tried it and was just fucking like stuck out.
Yeah.
So how much did he eat? You know, so
Yeah, I mean, he probably fucking.
Yeah, because
Can't do
everything
that,
comes in
huh?
different.
He side jobs
Yeah.
as a weed Sherpa. He's like, actually, let's have a discussion. No, I actually think maybe for you guys, because you know how your body metabolizes things, because you guys know like how your body reacts to things. I mean, I would assume, not for her because they don't do shit, but but like, if you have like a super quick metabolism, like you're aware, you could have like that heads up, like, oh, food hits me really quick, so like an edible might hit you really quick.
Really quick.
For me, I had to learn after like 3 tries, like I was just gonna get like too high in like an hour, and then I was gonna get like a headache and nauseous, vomit, and then like lay down and waste a high.
Was it a lot? Did you?
No, this would happen with like 5 milligrams. Like 5 milligram edibles.
You're talking about like 2 gummies or something.
Yeah, I mean like a quarter of a gummy on some of them.
5 milligrams?
5 milligrams.
Yeah,
Like
everything comes 5 milligrams.
I would just get super sick, and it's weird because my older brother gets the same way. So it's just like learning how your body metabolizes it. I prefer to smoke it. I prefer the social aspect of weed. Like I'll smoke alone, but I do prefer like the social aspect of weed.
But wait, this is okay. So now I'm tripped out because you said you get that high off of 5 milligrams. Help me out.
No, I get sick off
Right.
of like as little as 5 milligrams.
Okay, because the edibles I get no less than 400 milligrams.
Right.
But
When
you
you're talking about, like, a
eat
slice of
400
cake.
milligrams.
I do at least half.
Right.
Shut the fuck. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Do you remember that red velvet cake that I had gotten?
Blitz.
Yeah.
That was 500.
Blitz.
And you were
the
telling me
man
not to
always
eat it all.
tells me, he always tells me, only one piece.
No, I ate the whole thing.
Yeah, because I think.
I got
Oh
like
my God,
2
I got like
milligram
50 or something,
mints,
it's
and I'm
just-
just like,
Yeah,
this is
just
perfect.
fine.
And it's the only thing that doesn't like make me want it. Well, it's one of the only things that makes me not want to like die after this. And it's just a mint, and I think because like I break it down before like I obviously eat it. But yeah, no, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, 5 milligram gummies used to like, I literally would get stuck. And then my head would spin so bad, I'm just like, I have to go throw this up. I have to go do this. And like my body would purge it. No, but it's different for everybody. So like, he enjoys that high. She doesn't get high off of
Literally
them,
had a 500 milligram piece of red velvet cake. All it made me was fat. Literally, like I was like, fuck, I gained like 3 pounds right now and I'm not even high. Yeah, no, they don't do anything to me.
I don't think I would do a cake though. But
What do you usually get, like Rice Krispies and
Yeah, and cookies.
I mean, that's your thing.
I've had the smallest cookie, and the person told me, like, only eat half. I looked her dead in the face and was like, yeah.
Like a petulant child, just like popped it right in my mouth. Fucking animal crackers, let's go.
And she laughed at me, and then sure enough, about a good 20, 30 minutes, I was, whew.
Have you ever smoked?
Yeah.
Do you just prefer edibles?
Yeah.
Yeah, because more so like, I try to keep the smell away from me. But, yeah, definitely, like if I'm chilling, if I know I ain't going nowhere, I hit the doobie.
Straight out of an after-school special.
Yeah.
So we're gonna roll up?
Right? I was like, so what's the plan?
Fred's like, no.
A lot of my guys smoke right in front of me. I can't. Of 2 hits and I'm gone. I start hearing shit. I'll start thinking somebody's gonna break in the house.
What about smoking or going to the gym?
All the time. All the time. I'm gonna be very honest, I'm high all the time. All the time.
That's why edible don't
do anything.
Right.
Yeah. No, yeah, and I know that. But I smoke way, I'm gonna say too much, but I smoke a lot. Yeah, and being high at the gym, honestly, people ask me all the time, like, how can you do it? And having ADD and ADHD, whatever all the hell I have, it kind of helps me focus and blocks everything out. I have a lot of people that try to come up to me at the gym or say hi and initiate conversations, and I'm just like, it's not like me trying to be a bitch, but it's just like I'm so fucking in the zone, and I'm just like, I'm here for this, you know what I mean? So it helps me. It helps me with my anxiety, helps calm me down. Some people take medication, some people do other things. For me, I'm just going always 100, and I can keep going and my body doesn't get tired, but I need a way to like relax and slow down and stop. And that, to me, that was like my thing. At first the gym worked for a long time, but again, like there's always shit happening and like more trauma, more bad things. And it was just like the gym just wasn't enough anymore. And I did medication for some time. I didn't like how it made me feel. I felt like how you said like you were emotionless. That's literally how it felt. Like nothing fazed me. I was just existing.
Yeah, I've heard about medication doing that to people. Now, when I say I was emotionless, I definitely wasn't like
I was
that.
Just oh, like that, like just dead, like
yeah. Because I not saying that it has happened to me, but I've had people explain to me how that felt off of the medication. It's like,
yeah.
Ooh, no.
And then I have PTSD, so they wanted to put me on sleeping medication. That was just something that I already knew off the bat I wasn't gonna take. Which is where Bella came into play. I babysat my friend's dog for a few nights when she went on vacation. We were already in this house, and I couldn't sleep. I had a hard time. It was so hard for me to sleep. And when I took care of her dog, he laid with me, and literally, I slept. And I was like, oh my God, that's the fucking secret. Like, these therapy dogs actually work. So then we got Bella, but the hard part now is staying asleep. So I can go to sleep. As soon as I lay down, I can knock out, but it's staying asleep that's a problem. But
all right, she gonna make me rub on her.
Oh yeah, she's a hoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's only jumping on me and Fred.
Yeah, see?
I said what I said.
She likes testosterone. No, so yeah, I smoke a lot. I do.
Yeah, that's, to me, it's actually a It's a great thing. Like it should be legal for everyone to do it.
Should everybody do it? No.
No, but for your reasons that you just explained, like that would be great for that person.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, everybody's different. What works for me doesn't necessarily work for somebody else. I am super hyped up all the time where if I come home and I smoke, I don't sit on the couch. I'll start cleaning, I start doing this, and I start doing that. It just helps me focus on one thing instead of washing the dishes, and my mind is like 20 other fucking places. Do you know what I mean? People have that common misconception that you're just a couch potato. And to me, honestly, it motivates me to do things. Which I don't really need the motivation to do things. I just need the motivation to do things in that moment and not feel like I'm in 20 other places and thinking about something else. It was very hard for me to like even focus on one thing when I was trying to like even just cleaning the house. I would literally grab the phone. I'm like, oh, this goes in the room. So I'll go take it to the room and I'll start doing the bed. And then I see the garbage. I'm like, oh, let's go take this outside. And then I see something here. So it was like I would literally be cleaning the entire house all together instead of going thing by thing by thing. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like I was in a bad place either, but I just wanted to have more control of my mind and the way that the speed that everything was going in. You know, I needed to slow down and enjoy things sometimes and not. I was just trying to overdo everything, I guess you can say. But yeah, smoke. And I'm not telling people to smoke, but honestly, and I don't think that smoking has like a stigma, but like I don't think it's bad. I don't think anything is bad as long as you can handle your responsibilities. Take care of your shit, and there's time for everything. There's time to have fun, there's time to fuck off, there's time to do nothing. I think it's handle your responsibilities and then it's like you're good. You know what I mean? So you'll never see my kids starving or like none of that shit because I'm over here smoking. No, like that shit happens first. But it is definitely something I do.
Yeah, I was selling stuff when I worked at Zip, the front desk. Everyone used to, not everyone, but a lot of people used to come in smelling like weed, like they just smoked in the car before they started working out.
I don't think I don't think that's for everybody though. Some people are fucking idiots when they're high.
Yeah.
Like dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, for instance, if I come in.
You're just like, I'm not a people person.
Wait, so you don't go to the gym?
Hell no. I'll be in there, and especially I have my headphones on with.
It's over with. He's like I'm at the door like this.
I'm in that groovy as shit, like.
This is him at the parking lot. Not even in the gym. He's like
still in his
Didn't
car.
Didn't even make it in. Didn't even make it in the
Didn't
gym.
even get out. Like, just got his headphones and was like, this is the vibe now.
oh my god.
Right here. Yeah.
Grab the second Rice Krispie.
Straight up.
This might be counterproductive, but it's gonna be great. 3 a.m. CJ still vibing like Andrew Michelle, and it's like.
Phone going off. We thought we was supposed to be in the gym at 3. It's 6.
I'm here.
Right.
Where are you at?
I showed up. Where y'all?
I've been here for hours, kid. Where y'all at?
Oh,
Man, we in the gym. Oops.
Sorry, thought I was too.
Yeah, no. I do those, and
Done.
I'm put up.
Do you get high every day?
Nah, I actually haven't gotten high in a while. Maybe I need to. I don't know. But like music is my thing.
Yeah. Same here.
Music is my thing. Like you said, how you clean the house and everything. I could be dog dead tired. Put on some music. It has to be loud.
Keep going.
Yeah, I'm gonna rock.
Oh yeah. This household definitely.
Let's get things done. And then once that music turns down, it's like I turn down. It's just how it is.
Yeah, I don't even remember the last time I got high. Smoked.
I'm sorry.
Right.
Yeah, I thought about it too. I was like, maybe I should. It'd probably like calm my nerves a little bit, but I don't know. I don't see myself doing it. I I guess I could see the benefits of it because I've
Right.
heard about all the benefits. But I know I'm gonna get paranoid as shit.
And I'm like, I'm a super person that like, I'm just like, if you don't smoke, don't do it.
Yeah, don't do
If
it.
you don't need it, don't do it. Same thing with like even just pre-workouts. People are like, oh my God, what kind of pre-workout? I'm like, do you need it? Do you feel fine right now? Then don't fucking take it.
Yeah.
You know? So, you know. Everybody in their own. We all deal with our own shit our own way. You know?
Yeah, and that's another thing that social media does. It's like what works for me might not work for you. People have a hard time grasping that.
Definitely. They want to do everything that you're doing because they see
Yeah.
that you're being successful in whatever it is that you're doing.
And that can even intimidate clients. I don't know if you had that, but it's like, man, I ain't finna do all that crazy jumping, et cetera, et cetera. Like, listen, brother, I'm a trainer, I'm a professional. I'm not trying to get you to where I'm at. I've been doing this since I was in high school. You know what I'm saying? You want to get fit? Let's get fit. I ain't telling you gotta jump on 3 boxes like I'm doing. I ain't telling you gotta sprint and jump and I'll do all of this crazy stuff.
They want to be curling and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
that's me. That's my workout. That's what I'm doing for me.
Right.
Well, I ain't trying to do it. We ain't gonna do it. I keep
No.
telling you that we ain't gonna do it. We're gonna do something different. We're gonna do what you can do.
I have that too where people think that they're going to do exactly what I'm doing. And I'm just like, no, we need to let's get your heart rate up a little bit first, you know, and things like that. Let's get you moving. But, or then I have people that are like, man, I'm not going to don't make me lift no 500 pounds. And I'm just like, let's start with the 5s. How about that? Like, slow your roll, yeah.
How
So,
about the 2.5?
Right.
Let's make it even
I
better.
even got ones.
Yeah.
They're for the kids.
I was gonna say.
Why? What did I do?
Do you guys get a lot of pushback? Like getting, especially the ladies, to the weights?
No.
No.
They're
yeah.
more like, fuck yeah. Like, they're mad that we're not over there. I'm like, let's start here.
They going for it more than the guys.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about you, but I get a hard time as far as like guys training me. I don't know if it's pride, ego, whatever the thing might be, but
Well, you don't get a lot of guys?
no.
See, I thought it was because I was a female that I don't get a lot of guys. I think,
No.
and I thought they had a big pride in asking a woman for help.
No, I think
That too.
That too, but
That too, but then it's the pride thing when it comes to training out with me. Like, I'm a guy, I know how to do this. I don't need another guy to tell me what to do. Kudos to you, brother.
I had a girl dating. She dated trainers for whatever reason. They were in my boot camp, and every time she'd bring one of her boyfriends, like everyone's super nice. I'm super nice to everyone, and they would be like, "Oh yeah, I got this. I got this. I got this.
See?
I got this."
See?
No, this is the
They
motherfuckers
be
that
the
don't.
last ones to finish the workout.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, I don't.
It's pride,
Yeah.
ego. Like for me, I'm a stay in my lane type of guy. So, like, say if we need something done around the house, my pride and ego ain't finna jump into it. Faucet broke. Yep. Let's jump on the phone. Right?
Total
I'm not-
opposite from the Hispanic culture. Spit and tape. Spit and tape will fix
Well, I
that
mean,
shit.
yeah, you know what I'm saying, for now, but like for a fix and you want a nice job. Hey, I know a guy. That's me. I know a guy. We call somebody. I ain't finna try to, oh, babe, I got it. I can do this. No.
So he's not handy. Good. Okay.
Listen, I could do, right, you know what I'm saying? I could do what I could do. And what I can't,
Self-awareness is key.
exactly. You know, I know what I bring to the table.
Right. That's important.
Some stuff, and then I'll bring a technician in. How about that? Or I'll bring a
Right,
plumber
like you'll
in.
paint your room, but you're not rewiring. Got it.
Exactly. You know, no.
I'll take off the fixtures when I'm not replacing them.
I'll change the tire, but you know, brakes and all of that extra stuff. Let's call somebody.
Oh, what up?
You know, but you don't get a lot of guys like that when it comes to fitness. It's
Yeah, no, definitely.
every guy, a lot of guys, they do that macho man role. And, you know, for some it works, I guess. But yeah, for me, it's the females that are like, listen, bro, I need to get in shape. And they kill it.
Yeah.
They kill it. They kill it. And then the few guys that I do get, it's like, oh man, you know, I know what to do. I work out, you know, yada yada. Bet. Say less. Come on. I have not trained or worked out with one guy who thought that they were in shape and not at least brought them to the point of, I'm finna throw up. You know, like, so I worked out with a guy who was fresh out the joint. Strong.
Jack.
Strong. Hey, what's up? Put it on. And I put it on him after I did a full leg workout myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he walked in on the end of my leg workout. He's like, yeah, I want to get one of them leg sessions. Brother, you should have came early. I just did it. What's up? What you want to do? Chest. All right, I'm going to do chest with you. Let's go. Like I say, strong. That's cool. But let's see if you can work out. He told me after work, he said, man, everybody I work out, they ain't got nothing on you. I said, yeah, I know. I know. I don't care about that strong stuff, man. That's for the birds for me, man. Like I ain't, you know, like ain't now one of us in here getting paid. Well, she probably is. But you know what I'm saying? Like if you're not doing a show, bodybuilding show, or however them shows going, I don't even know. I don't pay attention to them. I don't want to get into it. But you know, bodybuilding or looks, however them shows go, if you're not getting paid for that, but I don't care how strong you are. Can you work out? Mm-hmm. Are you in shape? And a lot of the times, guys, they think they are. Mm-hmm. Because they can bench this amount, X amount.
One time.
Right?
I'd be like, okay, but like show me 20 of those and then we'll talk. Doing something one time, what is that going to do for you? Do you know what I mean? Like, what is the point of you lifting 4 plates on each side if you're only doing it once? That doesn't mean you're healthy and you're this and you're that. Like, that's cool and all, but like, how's that helping you?
And telling guys that's like you taking a pin to their ego and popping it. They don't want to hear that. And unfortunately, I'm gonna always speak like that.
Yeah.
Guys don't want to hear that. Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh well.
That's why I like working out when I'm out here in Vernon Hills, because there's 6 squat racks, and I'm at one, and there's probably 4 girls at the other.
Getting busy.
Yeah.
Getting busy.
There's a lot of girls in that weight area. Mm-hmm. Sometimes more than the guys.
A lot more than the guys all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
It's amazing to see how much the fitness industry has like really changed. At least for me, because first of all, I've only been doing this for such a little bit of time, and my life prior to that was definitely not in fitness. So to me, just like seeing from when I was working at Fit Nation and just kind of working out and like seeing it was a lot of males, just seeing how much girls have really got into it, I think is fucking phenomenal. Not only because physically, but like emotionally and all that other stuff. I think that it helps us a lot. I have this girl that for like the past 3 days, she cannot stop thanking me. She's like, it's like you gave me like a happy pill. I'm in a great mood, like I'm just ready, and da-da-da. And I'm just like, that's fucking great, Erica. Yeah.
I want to know, because for me, the gym is the same place. I'm a guy. Fred, you spoke about earlier how it was pretty much your happy place, even though you were coping with stuff, right? But the gym was the place that you can go to.
We still do.
Right? So, and a lot of females say that. Mm-hmm. A lot of females say that. But with the guys, it's more so like not so much a happy place, but I guess this is something to do that's cool, right? Mm-hmm. You know? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go in. It's 3 of us, 3 of the bros. Let's go live.
Get some
Because it's cool.
testosterone going.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's cool, but for the females, it's really like, yo, had a long day, or, you know what I'm saying, it'll go from, I had a long day, I need to release some stress, or this is how I get my day started. Mm-hmm. I need this fix to get my daily routine going. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, you get a lot of guys like that too, but majority of the guys are like, yo, you know what I'm saying? That's why they got the bro splits and all of that stuff.
3 times a week.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like for the bros, right? You know what I'm saying? It's not a necessity for a lot of guys. I say, what's up, bro? Let's go, you know, take a few pictures and, you know what I'm saying?
It's a hangout.
It's a hangout. There you go.
It's kind of like when we go out, girls get ready for other girls. You know, you guys go to the gym for the other guys.
For the other.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? But yeah. No, definitely.
But that's what it is, yeah.
The other day, it was like, Saturday maybe? I'm not bartending anymore because of the lockdown shit.
Right.
But, alright, 6 squat reps. There's a girl here squatting. I'm at the second one away from her. And there's 2 open ones here. 3 guys that were all like...
They come right next to you?
They came right next to me. And I'm snatching. I'm throwing a bar around. And I'm like, I'm going to hit these dudes. And I was like, what are you doing by me? And I was like, oh, they're looking at this chick squat.
Yeah.
And they're having a conversation. The whole time she was squatting right there. And then I moved around to my little corner over there.
Yeah.
To do my CrossFit shit. And they're still there. And I was like, these guys aren't even working out. They're just...
We had that happen last night. We're on the pull-up, assisted pull-up machine. And they literally it was 3 of them. And it's me and this other girl. And they're just literally standing there while an entire other person is on this pull-up machine just watching us. And then, like, dude is, like, literally damn near my way. I'm trying to, like, get through the machine to change the weight on it. And I'm just, like, looking, excuse me. But, like, no. And they're just chilling. Straight chilling in a group.
Okay, so now let me ask you this question. How does that make you feel? You know what I'm saying? Like, so when it comes to the gym, and the gym and women, the fit women, they're gonna come in, nice leggings, nice tops, etc. They're gonna be looking nice, but we're trying to work out here, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like you run into that group of guys, and it's like, dude, go get y'all workout on. Me and my girl, we trying to work out here, but y'all all up in our face, etc., etc.
I don't blame them. I'm not being big-headed right now. No. I don't.
Right, you can't blame them, but you know what I'm saying? Like, does that ever get exhausting to you?
I've learned to block that shit out.
Okay.
I've had to, not even just at the gym, in life in general. And my kids can even speak on this because they've had to learn what that's like, to the point where they've kind of learned to block it out, but some days it bothers them. We'll be walking in the store, we'll be walking in the parking lot, and I have literally, and I didn't tell them to, I tell them to ignore it, but I'll have one of my kids in front of me and the other one will come behind me. And that is literally all on their own. And I tell them, I said, you know, you guys have to get to a point where you have to ignore it. And my 8-year-old's like, well, that's disgusting, you know, like, to her it's disgusting. But I tell her, when you work harder than everybody else in the room,
it shows.
You are gonna be noticed. Mm-hmm. I said, and then, so to me, it's I ignore, but then you do have certain people that have gone through what I've gone through and have lost a dramatic amount of weight, and they look phenomenal, but they do feed off of that, and they like that. Mm-hmm. And so to me, I've just had to learn to ignore it and just realize that it doesn't bother me anymore. I don't even notice it anymore. But it does affect my kids sometimes. Sometimes it affects the women that I work out with. If I bring somebody to the gym, they get easily distracted. And it's not that they're feeding into it, but they're just like, what is going on? And I'm just like, just ignore it. Let's go, you know. Mm-hmm. I've had to learn how to block that shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is kind of cool though, because going to the gym with her, there's like two different kinds of guys. There's like the guy who's like obviously checking her out, and then there's the guy who's just like, like in total awe, like of just like what she's doing, and just like completely just like enthralled, like not in like a creepy, leery way, but just like, how the fuck do I get my traps to do that?
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna say that, because she can live with the best of them.
It's usually like super clear. I think
what the difference
is.
Like
the difference. Like you, and I don't know if guys know that. I don't know if guys like understand that, like the way you look at someone, like we can feel that. Like her especially. Like I think like when we go to the gym together, it's just like, what the fuck is happening right now? Like to everybody else around us. But like, I don't know if guys understand that like the way that they stare doesn't just like affect. I love watching people look at her. I'm just like
at the grocery store, the dads. You're like,
I'm just like, y'all are so weak and like weirdly unhappy. And so
why you gotta call them out like that?
I'm sorry, dude. Like you watch her lift, and I look at some dude's legs, and I'm like, you can't even lift like a bag of dog food. You are out of. I'm somebody who believes in like shooting their shot. Like I fully believe that, but like also like time and place, and like when she's fucking like going ham and like pulling 3 reps with a 50, like that's not the time for like dude who does chest 3 times a week to like come and say what up. Like that's not like, it's just.
I think guys know.
Help you on your form.
So let's say like I used to tell my girl all the time. When I'm in the gym and I'm looking at a girl, I'm looking as a coach.
yeah.
I'm watching her move.
Yeah.
Because I've been doing it for years. If I was looking like a creep, like trying to like hide my like behind a machine or
Right.
something, trying to check her out, I think she would know if I was doing that.
Yeah, and
These guys that came to sit next to me, there's this whole big ass gym, and they came right there.
Right there, yeah.
Like I knew it right away. I was like,
Yeah.
I just moved, but she was.
It does get annoying. I'm not gonna lie, but I honestly like if you don't feed into it, they can kind of know. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, if I'm sitting there like, you know, and like
she gets with that RBF.
you know, like doing deadlifts and like you know, so no, you just kind of have to like learn to ignore it and not feed into it if that's definitely not for you. Like I said, there are some common misconception girls that do like that shit. They've never had the attention their whole life or had it the wrong way, and now they're having it, so now they're like fucking living off of that shit, and I'm just like, not for me. Because for me, I look at it and I've had people that I've known since I was a child, and now all of a sudden you're into me, and I'm just like, hold the fuck on. When we were in middle school, you wouldn't even look at me twice.
Paul Wall.
Oh, why can't you just get over that? No, well, get over me.
Right.
You know, so and that's what honestly bothers me. Now another thing that bothers me is that because I look the way I look, I get opportunities based on that, and I want to get an opportunity based on because I'm good enough for that.
I hate it. I hate that.
And I've come to learn that shit too. And
maybe I don't hate it.
It bothers me a lot to the point where I'm like, I don't even want to look like this sometimes. Sometimes I literally want to hide in sweatpants and hoodies, and the more I try to hide, it's like the more people notice me, and I'm just like, fuck, I want to hide.
I guess we talked about it last time. Like, when nobody sees me with my shirt off, I want to be known as for my like. I'm not a coach now. I'm not a trainer.
Right.
I want to be known for my abilities.
Right.
Do I have abs? Yeah. Nobody sees them.
Right.
Which jumps back to the next question. You asked her, do you ever get that? Have you ever gotten it? Like you notice somebody staring at you, a lady in the gym? Or a little, what do I call them?
Undress you with their eyes.
The girl that comes to the machine that you're next to every time you do a machine.
I don't do machines.
Or, yeah.
But, no. So, I'm zoned out when I'm in the gym. I'm not paying attention to other people, you know, and then I do get in my mode to where I'll take a shirt off to do a video only because, like we said earlier, like I have to be the product.
Yeah.
I have to be the result of my product. So this is what I'm doing, and this is how I look from doing it. Right? But even when I'm doing that, I'm shirt off, record the video, shirt on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking around to see who's around. Oh, she's here, let me do it. Nah, I don't know who's in the gym. Let's get busy. Let's do this. This is for business purposes only. Let's get it rocking. Right? So I don't really pay attention to those eyes. If I get them, I'm not sure. Yeah. I don't know because I don't see it. But I asked her because I have a lot of female clients. And then I also have a girlfriend who she's nice looking, we're in the gym, and she'll tell me, you know what I'm saying, like while we're working out. Like I see dude looking at me, why dude keep looking, yada 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 yada, right? So I'm like, okay, so and then I have a younger client, and she's like a little sister to me. And she walks in the gym, eyes are on her. And you know what I'm saying, like I don't want them to feel uncomfortable. Same thing for you. Like if I was training you, I wouldn't want you to feel uncomfortable. So my thing is, okay, do your squats. You gotta do your squats in the open, right? But when we stretch, let's go in the corner. You go in the corner. You do your jumping in the corner. You know, females, they jumping. Things are bouncing. Look, turn around, or I'll even stand in front of you. You know what I'm saying? And that's, like I say, I don't want them to feel uncomfortable. So I asked her, like, how does she deal with it? Maybe I could tell them, like, okay, well, you know.
Yeah, no.
Stephanie rocks out, and this is how she does things. So
it takes some time, but I do the same thing that you do. Like if somebody is like, whatever, I don't want people to feel uncomfortable either, you know? So that does suck but you have to get to a point where you're just like, I'm here for this, and this is it. Like nothing else fucking matters. Yeah. As much as it sucks,
It
and
does.
honestly, the gym is definitely somewhere where you're always gonna get looked at. Everybody's looking at everybody in there. Like let's bullshit to the side. Everybody's gonna look at you, especially if you're brand new. You're a fresh pack of meat in there. They're gonna look at you.
Even if you're not new, like if you, you've been at LA Fitness for quite some time, but okay, so say you were at LA Fitness, you didn't work there, you started going there, you've been there for like a year, 6 months or whatever it is. You look how you look, and you just don't speak to nobody.
Oh, you got everybody wondering.
You got everybody wondering. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And literally, like, I've been ears on a few of these quote unquote gatherings. Like, man, you saw a girl. That's what you saw, a girl. I'm like, yeah, I saw it. Man, it's like, yeah, she look nice, you know? Go talk to her. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
No pressure.
Like, man, I don't see, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see her talking to nobody, man. She about her business, man. She come in, she get a workout, she
get the
go
fuck
home.
out. Yeah. That's crazy.
You got Instagram and etc. Listen, man. How about you work out? Maybe you can match her fly. Match her fly and catch her eye. There it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You catch her eye, she probably speak to you.
Is your girlfriend new at the gym too? She just started working out or no?
Is it? No? Maybe 2 months at Rise, 3 months at Rise. I don't know. I don't even know how long I've been there.
Yeah. Do you find it hard to work out together or no? Do you feel like you train her or do you work out together?
I definitely can't work out with her. Training her is hard. I have to do because I have to, she keeps the girlfriend aspect of it, and I have to remove the boyfriend aspect of it.
Yeah, I get that.
Right, so I'll tell her to do something, she'll catch attitude, and if I'm the boyfriend, I'll bite back. But okay, I'll be a trainer. I'll be quiet. I'll just keep this a professional relationship then.
And then you don't care enough.
Right. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like while I'm in the gym, this is what it is. ABC. I won't joke with you, etc., etc. So.
Yeah, it's hard for you.
No, I don't. I'm single now, but it was when we would work out together. It would be we either worked out together, or it was a training thing, and then it'd go back to working out together because the training thing didn't work. It was like we were butting heads too much.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't. No, I can't work out with her. No. It's actually hard for me to work out with anybody just because of the you know what I'm saying, like the speed I like to go.
You do your own thing too, right? Like
Yeah.
you know what you're gonna do, or you might not, but you have in mind what you're gonna do. It might not be for somebody else.
Yeah.
Or even if I work out with other people, I don't mind, but it's, you know what I'm saying, like I'm used to a certain speed. Like, let's get it.
Yeah,
You know
there's
what I'm
a
saying?
rhythm
Like,
to it.
yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Fred, me, you, us four, we work out. All right, listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever is leading this pack, lead it. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get busy.
Yeah.
All right, CJ, you got this. Fred, you got this. You got this. All right, bet. Let's go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you to say, okay, well, this is how you have to do it. No, hey, tell me bench press.
Yeah.
You got rack pulls. You got deadlifts. You doing push-ups. Boom, and we gonna go.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's hard for me to work out with other people. Period, because of that. I like my tempo. I like to go.
I think more than anything, because we're trainers, people expect you to continue to be a trainer. So I literally, like, when I took Mercedes to the gym, I said, I'm not training you anymore. You're literally popping your headphones in. You know what we're doing. That's it. Like, you follow and we keep going. This isn't, but I think a lot of people can't differentiate the fact of, like, this is working out and this is me training you. I think they always expect us to be training.
Yeah.
I just did it Sunday with a friend that was an old client. She met up with me. I was gonna go to her gym, but she lives in the city and they weren't open Sunday. So she came out here. I was like, hey, we're doing this. She's like, all right.
Yeah.
Did everything I did. Nobody has.
Yeah, no.
You had her doing the snatches and all of that too?
No, we did a lot of shit. But she has that. She's been doing CrossFit out there for a year.
Oh, okay. Perfect fit for you then. Yeah.
It wasn't like somebody that's into bodybuilding that I'm gonna make them do all this other shit. They're not gonna. But what are we doing?
Right.
Yeah, it's big. Match made in heaven.
Right.
Look at you.
Right? Like, he's just like on it.
Yeah, but
He's just like, cool, my girl needs friends.
yeah, a lot of trainers, they say it's hard to work out with their significant others, female trainers as well. But like you get like the couples on Instagram doing stuff together. A lot of people see that.
That's super cute.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
It's not real life to me though.
I'm like, y'all know y'all bitching at each other in the background. You know what I'm saying?
You know, like y'all.
Smile for that picture.
Yeah, they smile for the camera real quick. But yeah, no. Tempo. Let's go.
Yeah.
I hate the slow stuff.
Yeah.
Pop the head, like you say, pop the headphones on.
No, fuck yeah.
Let's go.
Get in the groove. Let's do this.
Let's get busy.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people work out how I work out. Not a lot of people work out how you work out with. You know what I'm
There was
saying?
one time me and TJ were at the gym at the same time. We said what's up, went away, met back up, said what's up again, went away. It was just like that, but we were both just moving.
Yeah. Ended up in the same spot because, you know, like you do more of it. Like 80% of your workout is CrossFit. You're cleaning, you're jerking, and all of that, right? So I do a lot of that in the beginning of my leg days, I should say. And then after that is we squatting, we jumping, we sprinting, lunges. Yeah.
It's all the same. You pretty much
CrossFit. Yeah. I've had a few people, especially when I was at Bearsfield with them bumpers, I was having fun.
Yeah.
Power clean. A few people came up to me like, man, you should come to this CrossFit gym. I'm like, no.
And Steph does CrossFit too, he just doesn't know it.
Oh, he got me into it a little bit. But no big deal.
Right.
I like a variety of everything, honestly. Like, when I first started all this, it was just like, I was lifting at Fit Nation with like professionals, and they were just literally piling up the weight. That's when I found out that I was actually strong. But then it was like, I went from being fat to doing 5 hours of cardio, like horribly, and then like learning how to lift, and then I wish that like now knowing everything that I knew, I was like, oh my god, like if you combine it all together, magic happens, you know. Yeah. My problem with working out with a significant other or whomever is I never thought about the tempo, because I guess that just comes naturally. I'm like, no, we're not training, we're working out. But an issue that I came about was like it was too competitive, and I got so used to working out with the guys in the city, and out there it was like we're working out together, but everybody's like pumping each other up, and you know, all right, cool, this, and you know. And I had a person where it was just like, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do another plate, and they're like, oh, well then I'm gonna add another one to mine, and I'm just like, we're not fucking competing against each other, we're working out together.
See, you see what I mean? You see what I mean? You see?
So I just, and I didn't like that aspect. I was like, how about we just not work out together? Yeah, no.
Does that happen a lot? Like, you're just like, oh, I'll do this too then.
Yeah, it was like 3 times we worked out, and then after that I was like, okay, cool, we just can't. No, because it wasn't creating like an argument or like conflict. I just didn't like that. Yeah.
The vibe, man, you messing up my workout.
Yeah, no. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. But yeah, no. I just always wondered. I was like, how do you guys feel about that?
Yeah, that shit's awesome. That shit's motivating as shit. I've done CrossFit competitions where the girls lifted heavier than I did.
Yeah.
And that shit is like, fuck, damn.
He had no heart on the whole time.
Yeah, I talk like, if I was in the gym with you, I don't think I've ever been to LA Fitness with you at the same time, but man, I'm talking shit. Like, man, bro, you gonna let her outdo you, bro?
We talk shit constantly to each other, so maybe it's just not that weird when we do it at the gym.
No.
But I talk shit about myself all the time.
That's
so
good.
like I take some of the
think
fun
that's
away.
good.
I'm just like, no, you
that's
can't
good
have that.
if
I
you
know
are-
I'm bad at this. Like,
I think it's good if you're doing that to motivate yourself.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, no, I'm
Not in the way that he was talking about
Right.
that though.
Like, fuck, I suck at this shit.
No.
But then you like you joking with that, but
Yeah.
you're serious about.
Yeah.
I need to get better at it.
Yeah. So no, that's crazy. So do you still work out together or no?
No.
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 moral of the story, just don't work out with your partner. Just,
No.
everyone who wants to try it, just don't do it.
I was actually so today. I had a basketball workout this morning, and then I tried to lift after training clients or whatever. I just couldn't get in the groove, pre-workout and all. I'm just like, man, I need a workout buddy or something, because I just can't kick in right now. Mm-hmm. But it's hard to find somebody that's gonna rock with me how I need them to. You know, so I'm just like, gotta figure it out.
It is. It's super hard. I think that as like not only trainers, but I think like with all the background that we have, I think we're just, I don't want to say difficult, but particular.
We difficult.
Right?
We're difficult. You know what you want to do, and then you being a trainer, you plan everybody else's workout, so of course you got to plan workout. And if you know what I'm saying, like say you do work out with somebody, if they ain't rocking with it, you just like.
I think you guys have made your workouts into habits, and like nobody, like it just comes second nature.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I watch you do shit with like zero hesitation, and my brain just like explodes. I'm like, how do you even? Okay, like if you know you can go that way, cool. But
You should see dude work out then.
I have seen Fred's workouts, and out loud to her, I'm just like, how is he not broken every single piece of his body? But I think like that. I mean, nobody likes when your good life is fucked with, and like your workouts are your good life. Just like come in, slow me down. Like, I mean, that would be frustrating to anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like you say. It's. I mean, you can throw that. You can throw that to put that like in a life.
Any aspect,
yeah.
Any habit, any
Like-
any familiarity thing. Like, yeah, absolutely.
Like, please don't slow me down. Please. Driving a car, come on, man. You really gonna
Right,
come
you're going
on
5
me?
under? Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you see me doing 80.
Like a new hire.
And you gonna come over here and go slow.
Every time. Like a new hire at a job, you're just like, oh, nope, I do not have time for your ass.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. Like 100%. Like, I think like, that's
Not
just...
training you.
Right.
How do you stay motivated to train yourself?
Oh, shit.
Since we're kind of touching on it now, how those bad days. I think we talked about it a little last time. Those bad days when you might not have the energy or the motivation to work out yourself. And what pumps you up? I think CJ mentioned music.
Yeah, but that's definitely not gonna motivate me to work out.
Like, did you work out after your basketball session? Did you end up working out?
Not right after.
But what helped you to like, fuck, all right, I need to do this?
You're already there.
Right. So I don't know.
Is it just in you, like, man, I gotta get in?
Yeah, but I wasn't able to get it in. You know, like it wasn't. It just wasn't there. You know, I was tired, etc. But again, that was workout number 2, so I had already did something.
Right.
So I kind of felt okay about it. But as far as your question, what motivates us to keep working out?
First, I just think of like where I came from. Being 300 pounds is definitely not something I want to go back to. Second, I think there's 2 types of unmotivation, and I think one of them is your body telling you need a break, and you kind of have to know your body, and some people don't, and just let a negative voice in their head trying to tell them to not go. They let that win. And you just have to know when you're just trying to slack off and when you really need rest. I usually go to the gym, and I started going to the gym now. After my morning sessions, I'll go in, I'll do cardio. And then in the evenings, I've been going to lift with one of my friends. But yeah, I think you just kind of, everybody, we're all in touch. We should be all in touch with our body and just know the difference of sometimes you do need a break. You do need to stay home. And sometimes I tell my clients when they're first starting off, even, I tell them you don't have to work out every time, but just make it to the gym. Just go. You can literally go to the gym, walk for 20 minutes. Go to the gym, have a badass workout. Go to the gym, go sit in the sauna for 30 minutes. Go swim a few laps. I think that the hardest part for some people is not actually the workout, is actually getting there. Mm-hmm. So I tell them, I said, don't let your mind win. Sometimes you do need a break. So go do cardio. And that doesn't mean run 20 miles an hour for 3 fucking hours, you know? No. Go ride the bike for a few minutes. Go anything honestly. But I think that just getting out of your house is going to help you just get closer and closer to being just there and doing what you got to do. But I don't know, it's hard. I think that I hate the term motivation because I think it's garbage.
I was just about to tap in, but you could go ahead.
I really don't know. I just feel like it's garbage. I think that something can trigger you to start, but like a million other things can trigger you to stop. So I don't think that motivation is a long-term thing to feed off of. So I don't know. I just think it's garbage. But again, it's a word, it's a terminology that it's so used and so common for people to be like, oh my God,
it's
yeah.
Overused. Because like you said, it's not something that you can have long term. Right? Because to me it goes, it's motivation, discipline, lifestyle. Motivation, like to start. You know, but I think the 3 of us, we're past motivation. It's like, oh, we're gonna be disciplined enough. Mm-hmm. Right? And then to be honest, and now it's like it's a lifestyle for us. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So now we're doing it like, even, you know what I'm saying, like even if we binge out on the ice cream, look, this is our lifestyle.
This means I gotta work twice as hard tomorrow.
Exactly. So you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be disciplined enough to not eat this ice cream.
We're human.
Exactly. This is my lifestyle. I'm gonna eat this ice cream all week. I'm smashing the gym.
Yeah.
I'm getting busy.
Yeah.
This is my lifestyle. I'm gonna do all of these meal preps. Look at that. Right? And this is my lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So we're definitely past motivation.
This isn't a job anymore.
Yeah.
This is literally a lifestyle.
This is what we do. So, you know, I heard I forget, I think his name is Prince Donnell on Instagram. He was talking about how he went and met with like a billionaire or something. And that was his question to the billionaire. He was like, so how do you stay motivated to get up and run those 5 miles? And then right after your 5 miles, you handling your, you know what I'm saying, like you making money. You doing what you're supposed to do throughout the day, making money, you with your family, et cetera, et cetera. It's like, you know, it's not motivated. I'm not motivated to do it. You know, that's my life. Mm-hmm. That's what I do. You know, it's my routine. I'm in it. I'm too far, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if I didn't feel like going to the gym today, that's not gonna last.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I might wake up today and, you know what I'm saying, like I don't feel like going. But that's gonna be today. It's not gonna be tomorrow. You know, tomorrow, you know, I just had to, you know what I'm saying, like you say, we know our bodies.
Yeah.
I need a little rest. And bounce back tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It's a lifestyle, so that's gonna happen. You're gonna beat your body up to the points where you do need a rest. And I think I need a rest tomorrow.
Speaking of it.
Yeah. You know, tomorrow I'm sleeping in.
And honestly, for me, for some time, because not a lot of people know that I was homeless for an entire year prior to opening my gym. And even after I opened my gym, I actually opened my gym first and then I got my home. But for me, it was like a life and death type of thing because it wasn't only me. I was depending on me. It was them depending on me. And it was like this literally became like I had to fucking do it. There was no motivation needed. There was no Disney. It was like I had no fucking choice. And part of that was myself getting into the gym and doing my part in order to be able to get all these other people to do their part. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I think that sometimes we have to hit rock bottom in order to gain that motivation. But to me, it was like I had no choice. You know? So, I don't know.
I think that was my COVID.
Right.
Yeah, when COVID hit. So I would say, like, my run-ins with the law back then, and then COVID. It's like, all right, brother, what you gonna do? And maybe for like that first 2 to 3 weeks, I did shit. And I ate shit.
You probably smelled like shit too.
Oh man, I was bathing.
He's like, I did shower.
That's about all I did though. Right, bathe, back in the bed, eating cookies. Right, but like you say, yeah, you definitely gotta hit rock bottom. You gotta see that other side. Unless you're one of those ones who can be told. And I don't know too many people who you could tell. Like, hey, it ain't fun over there. You don't want to go over there. And then they just get everything right. It's like you say, what's the fun in that? Mm-hmm. So while I was in it, and I'm pretty sure while you were in it, while you were homeless and all of this, it's like, bro, this shit sucks. But then, like, now it's like, that sucked. This is where it's at. I ain't going back to that.
So all of those situations are like what keeps me going.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that that's motivation because that was a bad situation. That should not be your motivation. Do you know what I mean? Like, just striving to be better is what it should be, you know, but it sucks that we're human and unfortunately we have to like sit in a pile of shit sometimes in order to like really understand what the fuck we're doing or what we're not doing in that case.
So going back to like the first last week I was here. I personally didn't like how it turned out. Meaning, like 2 years ago, I would have never posted that video. I would have just not posted it. I didn't like it.
Okay.
And going back to what we're saying now, do you guys think failure is part of the process?
Definitely.
Yes.
You have to learn. You have to go through those bad things.
Yeah, that's how
To
you
learn.
learn. Yeah.
And it's like I said, I don't care now. I posted that shit. Now I know I need an extra camera. I need more mics. Blah, blah, blah. And it's also like why I started skating with my son. He's like, dude, everyone thinks you're good. Everyone says you're like so good at skating. I was like, I don't land shit. It was like they're instead of good, they're saying brave, but they're telling you I'm good, but they really mean I'm brave.
Right.
Because I'm trying all the tricks they're scared to try.
Yeah.
I'm falling. I actually recorded. I was gonna post it today. The reason I bring up this whole failure is a process. I was gonna post it, but I rushed over here. I'm falling so much there. I had to take 3 weeks out of the gym because of my wrist. I'm just falling, but I'm learning shit as I go. So, coming up to the homeless, coming up to run-ins with the law, all three of us.
Yeah.
I like to say failure is a process. Some people learn the easy way, some people learn the hard way.
Some people never learn.
Some people never learn.
So that, I'll start throwing that in now too. We had to go through what we went through to kind of get to where we are at now, whatever that is, whether this is where we want to be now or we want to go higher than that. I guess, yeah, failure is a process, is what you guys are saying.
Yeah. In a lot of aspects, because when a lot of women started hearing my story and then they started realizing that I was a single young mom, Hispanic culture with 2 kids, and that I was deciding to be completely on my own, they were like and I'm talking about like older grown women with like grown kids, married for years. They were seeking me out for advice, and I'm just like, I'm single. What the fuck do I know? What am I supposed to? I could tell you what happened to me, what I did, and what turned out from it. I said, I can't tell you to do the same thing because you don't know what's gonna happen. But it took me a long time to realize that from failure you learn. So they were seeking me out, not because I had the greatest fucking advice, but because I had already failed. And they wanted to know how it had turned out and what I did and how I got to where I am today. You know what I'm saying? Because in the Hispanic culture, women are like, you're married, you're like gonna tolerate that shit forever. And I was just like, yeah, no. He wanted me to stay fat and I wanted to be healthy and live this life, and so it was like I had to part my ways, you know, and people were like, women are like, oh my God, but how did you do it? How did you leave? And it was so confusing for a long time until I realized that from failure you're supposed to learn, and that's why I was seeked out by them, you know. But most definitely I feel like there's that like 1% that like doesn't ever fail and they get it the right way and it's like fucking perfect. And if you're that 1%, fucking go you know? Feel sorry for you when something shitty does happen. But we must learn. And it just sucks that not everybody does, you know? And some people continuously make the same fucking mistake. And I'm like, you like that shit now. Because like, yeah.
Yeah, it's the process. I mean, to me, the process, the grind, that's the fun part. Because if you think about it, like even when you get to where you're going, like how long does that really last? Right. So how long will you enjoy that success?
Yeah, there you go.
Right. So because if you're trying to be great, like I'm pretty sure the 3 of us are, it's like, okay, we did it. Cheers.
What's next?
What's
Right.
next?
Yeah,
What's
definitely.
next? Right. So now we getting right back to another process. We getting right back to the next grind, and that's where you become great.
Yeah.
That's where you become great. You don't become great when you actually can put the crown on your head. You become great. You became great way before that. And that's, to me, that's the fun part.
Yeah. And then some people also, it's not just that, but it's also like, it's not just making it. That's the hard part, is fucking maintaining it. And I'm not just talking about weight loss. I'm talking about every fucking aspect in life. Having a significant other, it's like, okay, I got you. All right, cool, we're cool now. Like, no,
Hell no, you gotta work harder now.
Do you know what I'm saying?
gotta
Like,
work
now
harder.
is where the hard work comes. And some people don't realize that. They're like, oh, you got it all figured out. You got, you figured it out, and you got it all going on. I'm just like, I'm just scraping the fucking surface. So,
like even when it comes to like when I do my videos, et cetera, I get a lot of comments. Oh, your body is this, your body is that. Listen, you may think my body is great, but I'm looking at it like this needs to change. Or when I'm going through my workouts, if I'm not hitting a certain number, this needs to change. You know what I'm saying? Like I posted today about my basketball workouts. Today was my 4th one. When I first started, I was making shots or whatever. I could only jump once. And I was done after that.
Okay.
Right? So, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like, okay, now, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm jumping. You know what I'm saying? So next week, it's going to be something different. I'm going to be doing this. The week after that, it's like if you're not constantly evolving, right? Or if you're sitting and you're gloating in that praise, you know what I'm saying, that you get, and you like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't did nothing. I'm barely scraping, or I'm just not hitting. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're not trying to evolve, it's like why are you even trying to reach point A if you're not gonna go all the way?
all the way. I think that a better term is just we don't settle.
Yeah, no. Ain't no we.
There's always something to be worked on. If you can achieve more, why fucking not? That's just me though.
Yeah.
People are like, you're so greedy. Yes, I am.
Very,
Yes, the fuck I
very, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? Like coming from where we come from, you know, like you were just recently homeless after, you know what I'm saying, you say doing the gym or whatever. I've been homeless as a kid plenty of times, right? It puts something in you, right? You don't necessarily think about being homeless, but it's just like, I gotta get better.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I'm saying, like some kind of hunger, whatever it is that's been instilled in us. It's like it's there. Like I say, it's a lifestyle. This is what it is. Take it or leave it. I'm always want more. Yeah, I'm greedy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, but not to the point to where it's a sinful thing. But yes, I want more.
Yeah.
I suppose
definitely.
more.
Is it greed though?
Maybe not.
I mean,
no.
what better word can you use for humans to understand?
Are we spiritual here? Are we spiritual?
Dumbing it down, it's greed, I guess. But
I mean, hungry.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
know.
like she said, like, people will understand that more.
Yeah.
It's like I look at it like, as a child of God, like that's what He wants. You know what I'm saying? Like, Fred, you dope, keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He definitely
Phoenix.
put us here for greater
Phoenix,
things.
Get to it.
Yeah.
Keep getting to it, Phoenix. Put the ice cream down.
Okay, don't be judgy. He definitely put that in my life. You're welcome.
Yeah, he did. He always tells me, see, you deserve a pack of cookies.
Okay.
the purple rolling ones?
Appreciate you, big homie. I'm going to do that. And
You're teaching everybody excuses.
You know how I'll get. No,
You'll come
but
tomorrow, Stephanie. God told me that I could just take the day off yesterday, so.
yeah, no. But it takes a while to get to that level. It takes the discipline to where it becomes a constant. When it's a constant, then you know what I'm saying. Like that's a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying. Like you're not. And I heard this from Nipsey Hussle. Like you're not thinking about the ground being there when you walking.
Okay.
You just walk.
You just walk.
Right. That's amazing.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking about, I'm not thinking about, I gotta do this. It's go time. This is what it is. It's been that way.
People tell me all the time, I don't know how you'd get up at 3, and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't think about it. I just
do it. I go.
I'm like,
this is
my
me.
body tells me it's time to let's go. That's it.
This is me. I hear it all the time. You up at 2:30 in the morning?
And I look at people and I'm like, I don't know how you're up at like 11:30. I'm done. Like, I'm just like two kinds of people.
I swear, my brothers be like, man, I called you last night. But yeah, I saw it. Phone call was at 9 o'clock. Boy, I was on my third dream.
Yeah.
I was on my third dream by 9 o'clock, man.
Yeah. People are like, you're so lame. Yep, but I don't feel like shit tomorrow.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's nothing to be thought about.
No.
This is what it is.
Yeah.
You know?
What it is.
And like when I posted, like the next time y'all do the conversation thing.
That was gonna happen anyways.
Right. You see? But it wasn't nothing to think about.
No.
What happened? You was like, yes, let's do it. What happened, Fred? Instantly, here go the group message. Look, let's link up. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Wasn't nothing to think about. Ain't nothing to think about. No. Let's get busy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we do.
I was like, you read my mind.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm like, And then I'm like, Fred? I'm like, when this dude get around?
What rock he come crawling
Right,
out of?
man. Last time I talked to him, I was over in, I was out there in Boston.
He was in fucking Mexico this whole time.
I had to get away, right. You know what I'm saying? I had to get away.
Had to fight these girls off of me.
Any party takes you guys want? Something that you think would people watching, it could help them out. Maybe I don't want to use motivation anymore.
We need to come up with a new word.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta use a new word because it's not. We could give as much motivation all day, every fucking day.
Right.
What's a party take you want to throw out there for whoever's watching?
I guess I'm gonna go for like more the moms and wives and stuff. I think that for the most part, a lot of the excuses that I hear is, but I have to get home to my husband and my kids and I need to do for them and they come first. And let me tell you guys something. I take care of me first because if I'm not taken care of, then there's no way in hell I can take care of them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying? And that's where we need to be a little selfish and start worrying about yourself, you know, and take care of you. Don't save for tomorrow what you can get done today. So, yeah. And honestly, the kids fucking love this shit. I'm not gonna lie, the kids are so, like, during the boot camps and stuff, the kids were super awesome. Like, they were the ones dragging the parents to this thing. So that's my intake on moms.
I love it. I would say I would reach more towards my athletes. My athletes out there. Let's not wait until it's too late. I get a lot, and even if I don't get them as far as to train them, I see it a lot. Like, they will literally wait until the end of their senior year or the beginning of their senior year to actually want to put some work in. It's like you trying to crunch in a scholarship, not knowing that people get scholarships off for 4 years of doing what they're supposed to do, at the minimum 2. And then if they do get it off of 1, it's like they were already being seen, and then they senior year they just exploded, right? But a lot of kids in this area, Waukee and North Chicago, Zion, I see a lot of them falling by the wayside doing that. Talent up the wahoo. No zero work ethic. They don't like constructive criticism. They don't want to work. They see Instagram and now everything is cool. Let's hit the field. Let's take pictures. Right, instead of actually working, or they'll go to a trainer who pumps their head up instead of actually trying to make them better. Right, they'll run to a coach that'll use them for their talents, but won't actually make them better. Like Fred, you're doing a great job recording us. You're doing this great, right? Whole time you could be so much better. You know what I'm saying? So my thing with the athletes, start now, 8th grade, get busy, work hard, keep those grades up. Work hard, keep those grades up. Work hard, keep those grades up. It's, we all had to do it. I was fortunate enough to get me a D1 scholarship. And even I had to scramble at the end because of my grades. Right? But if they don't have to do it, they start right now, 8th grade, good grades, train hard, work hard, train hard, work hard. And get to these good schools. Make something out of yourselves instead of just staying around here.
And just because you come from a bad place doesn't mean that you're not going to get anywhere.
No.
You just have to work a little bit harder. Definitely does. And let's emphasize that again. Work hard, get your good grades.
Work hard.
Good grades.
Good grades. Work hard.
Be a decent person. That's very hard to do nowadays. That's all I'm trying to do is raise decent human beings.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm in that raising little human business too. Definitely want them to come up and be decent, be great individuals, great character, great morals. And a lot of people they say, especially in today's world, it's the same. We just get a chance to see it more.
Yeah, it's become more acceptable.
Yeah. More acceptable, more publicized. We got social media and everything.
More glorified too. Like,
definitely glorified.
Glorified as fuck. Like, yeah.
Yeah. And it sucks, but like you say, we gonna do our part. We got to do our part.
Definitely.
And keep them straight.
Sure. Cool. That's a wrap. You guys can say bye.
Bye.